which ones you've done and which ones you haven't.
Well. Oh, break the barrier.
Break the barrier.
We did
Don't
it.
worry, we're almost there.
My stabilizer don't work though. Sir,
You're late, Kyle.
I'm not late.
It's so late, you need to be stabilized.
Stabilize. Stabilize. Has to be downgraded to level 12. I'm
Your
so
volume is
sad.
also wildly fluctuating, but that's
My
just
volume?
you being shit.
What are you talking about? What's fluctuating?
Maybe it's just because you're leaning your morbidly obese ass away from the microphone.
There's a chance.
Fine for me.
I'll move the mic a little bit. I mean, I moved it out of the way because I was working today, and nobody popped in Dev VC because everyone was busy. But I was like, I'll focus on other things. Oh, taxes suck. Let's not think about it. Let's not think about it. What
Do your taxes ahead of time like normal people.
do you mean? I already did them.
Pay someone to do it like
They took
normal
my
people.
money. They took it all. Well, they almost did.
So do your taxes ahead of time like normal people, Kyle. Then you wouldn't have to be like, oh, I have to pay like $1 billion.
Yeah, but I get more money.
Someone. Just give it to someone.
No, you don't.
Actually, most of the taxes wasn't from my actual job because I paid in for that. It came from YouTube. We made so
Yeah,
much
you're paying
money
for that too.
like we paid that much. Like the amount I sent you. Like I was like, Jesus Christ. Like last year was a little bit. This year we made, or well, 2020 we made so much fucking money that the government's like, I want some of that. And I'm like, no.
I'm not supposed to shoot these things.
You can get inside them.
See, these are annoying because they shield everything and we can't shoot through the shields.
They're pretty easy to
But
kill.
they're pretty easy to kill for a wing diver.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Black 1917, $2 say squeak and hail Barge Christ. Yeah, every time you forget
Now-
to be there, I'm gonna deduct the amount of money you've donated so that you get less rewards when we make our game.
It sounds like bullshit, Kyle. Now, let's talk about something vitally important.
Oh, I doubt it.
Why is there a fucking esports scene for Farming Simulator?
I knew
Why is
you'd
there
bring
an
that up.
esports scene for anything?
Bubble sent me a fucking video from some guy named fucking Kevin. And there's apparently an esports scene for Farming Simulator.
Nope.
And I just watched a little bit of it and was like, you know what? I hate this.
There was supposed to be an esports scene for Dawn of War 3. There's nothing that doesn't need an esports scene, apparently.
Everything needs to have an esports scene, but Farming Simulator of all things.
Probably more competitive than Dawn of War 3.
It died.
I mean, it looked fairly competitive, I'll give it that.
It looked like a lot of things. Then you play it. Because, like, looking at the game, when you look at somebody play... I remember when I edited the videos... Not edited, but rendered the videos to upload to YouTube when I did the full Let's Play, the whole campaign. I remember looking at the videos after I'd upload them for quality testing. And I remember looking at it going like, see, that looks neat. But when you're actually playing it, it doesn't feel neat. Like, look, all the pretty lights and flashy things. Then you're playing the game, it's like, oh, it's a soulless...
Oh, it's garbage.
They should have made it a co-op campaign so we could have played it like Tiberium Twilight. That was such an awful game.
You know, Kyle,
I'm okay with
once
that.
the second channel gets up and running, those will be the games we play, and nothing but. Things like Firefighter Simulator, Hand Simulator, I Am Bread.
I Am Bread's not relevant anymore.
It will be when I bring it back just to torture you.
Well, at least you got Viscera cleanup detail.
See, that was at least fun.
No, that was produced by some fucking crazy SJW cunt. I'm not gonna give him anything.
I already bought the game.
Well, then you're a fucking idiot, aren't you?
I feel like most people have gotten a bundle at some point.
Yes. See, the thing is, if you've already bought it, you might as well make money off it. That's my fucking point.
It's because you're a fucking sellout.
It's not being a sellout. It's being a good merchant.
Sellout.
A merchant. Someone with a good business sense. I've got good
Happy
lobes.
A
merchant.
sellout.
You're just jealous of my mad skills. Yeah, you just sell out, Kib. Well, when has Kibs ever really sold out, okay? Never. You don't have proof. Not once, not
Jesus
ever.
Christ.
Ooh, that looked bad.
Alright, the big boys pretty much two-shot me now, and they take no damage anymore from my weapons.
Sounds about right.
I'm on me way. I'm hoping that I make it, though. There's
A
good-
single charge used to just kill them outright. Now it doesn't even destroy their armor.
I might be dead.
I want to destroy the shield bearer.
Bubbles, focus on the real threat.
Shield bearer's threat.
It's actually the ants, though.
The thing is, the shield bearer is a genuine fuck-off threat. Because if that ever decides to waddle in anywhere, I'm screwed. I'm completely screwed.
Okay. We should be able to get Arch now. Oh, Jesus,
there he
there's a
is.
shotgun dude right there. It's right on Arch's dead booty.
There it is.
I keep throwing stuff at him.
He's dead.
Because sometimes you just need to bring... Could you fuck off? There you go, thank you.
Not
Fucking
dead cow. There you go.
Your ass is sticking out of the ground. That was kind of cute. Oh, that's good to keep on the VOD. Like,
No,
what's
no,
this?
Voltaire.
These are Birch's cheeks. $1,000 for a fishing stream. Ring any bells? Never sold out, Kibs. I'd do it again. It's not selling out.
Not
dude.
selling out.
No, I'm being paid
Oh
to
no,
by my
selling
audience.
out.
Being a
Doing
prostitute.
something stupid specifically for money.
Look, I did it. I made money. And by God, I'll do it again.
Doing something stupid specifically for money is all of YouTube.
Yes.
That means Arch is sellout. Like, no!
Sold out on multiple occasions, taking sponsorships.
Give me your sponsorships. You don't need them anymore. He's like, but that's my money, Kyle.
Ew, flying things. Ew.
We found a horde of flying type. Thank you for the
Oh,
description.
right. It's this mission. Yeah, let's grab the niggling.
You're gonna get our stream deleted, Bubbles.
I'll actually get that.
We had a good run. Got to 4.7k. Higher than
Calm the fuck down, Carl.
higher than we ever thought I was gonna get.
Carl, call me your tits.
Yeah, they're all toasty. Sizzling.
Well, at least it's something.
No, you're too tiny, child. The algorithm isn't fully in effect on your channel yet, which is why you're still allowed to say cunt.
For now.
You're allowed to say cunt, but you're not allowed to have it in your title.
Yep. Or description.
Meanwhile, on
Okay.
my channel, cunt is the exact same as Palwood N.
Game may have crashed. Don't know why.
Bubbles left the game. Bubbles is a traitor. I've been
Bubbles
telling
is
you.
always the problem. And now I'm disconnected too. Fucking hell. Why do we trust this person to do these things for us? He's
Bubbles.
untrustworthy.
And we're gonna have to trust you for hosting Halo, Bubs. For the Europeans, they don't have to lag, but poor Kib will have to lag. Ugh.
That's fine.
This is a war crime.
I would also like to officially announce now that Disco has waffled on into chat. She has solemnly sweared to get her hands on a Nekomimi head set to be used frequently.
Yep. I managed to convince her. She said that she's done with politics on YouTube now. She's moving into cat girl streaming.
To be fair, probably a far more lucrative endeavor.
I mean, definitely. Not to mention, pretty stable and safe market if you had to pick one at the.
Well, I don't know if I'd say safe.
It's also got a better
Don't
fan
show your
base.
titties too much. Just a little bit of titty. Discordia says, "I did!" Exclamation point. He's ready to become a cat grill. Embrace the meme. Become the cat grill you were born
Can't
to
get
be.
fucking joined.
I'm working on it. I'm in the middle of.
I instinctively hit play, but no.
Idiot. Bubbles.
You started the game without me? Bubbles!
If you had just joined to begin with, it wouldn't have been a problem, Kyle.
No, ignore the guy.
Well, I'm in the lobby. Good. Come back for Kib.
I felt like we kinda had to, not for Kyle's sake, but for the sake of the audience.
Wow, at least somebody's looking out for the little guy. There we go. Perfect.
See, the problem with being a cat girl streamer is they tend to have remarkably short shelf lives.
The cats don't live very long. I can't remember my cat girl channel to begin with, actually.
It was Hannah Minx or whatever her name was.
Who's that?
It's basic cat girl channel.
It didn't say my fucking up below.
Was that like a real person one where like the person had like the little cat ears on?
Well, Hannah
yes,
Minx wasn't really a cat girl channel, in my opinion.
It's the closest thing I could think of.
She was a I have very large tits. And
Oh yes.
I'm not afraid to use them channel.
Mommy milk.
Which I certainly appreciated back when I was
I
like,
mean,
well,
her titties were pretty great.
they were pretty fucking amazing. Now she's married and living a happy life with children, and I'm kind of disappointed. I was like, but shouldn't you, like, crash and burn like all of the other ones? Why are you allowed to be happy?
Maybe she was smart, knew when to quit.
Probably nepotism.
Clearly. Not only
No,
was she
that's
possessed of a massive pair of tits, but the intelligence to know when to quit. That rhymed, kinda.
Sort of. If you know. You're from another dimension, but yeah. Oh my god, we're fighting giant wisps.
You're worse.
Wisps.
That's the problem too with the whole of VTuber thing as well is a strange market. Because they do tend to have, again, a remarkably short life cycle, but it's a short life cycle of incredible popularity. And even then, the only one we've seen like really have that short life cycle, I think, was like the first generation, like the Kizuna Eyes, etc. We don't know if the next generation will be as short-lived. They might be far more longevitous. Longevitous? It's not a word.
What if it's
Good
just
enough.
a fad, though?
God, I hope it goes away soon.
I am.
Well, that is the question.
I didn't mind when it was just Kizuna AI, because, like, okay, it's one thing.
It's
But
not
now
AI.
it's like,
Not AI, you
One
fucking
person that had like a gimmick was like, okay, that's fine. But then the VTuber fans came.
oh,
and
the
my God.
corporatization of it, too. And they defend that shit, too.
See, I have nothing against the VTubers. I just hate their fans.
It is their fans.
It's like, I don't give a flying fuck about K-pop. I fucking hate K-pop fans.
Yeah, the fandom is what normally is the thing that gets me when it comes to that stuff.
Because I can choose not to consume that shit. I can choose not to listen or watch that kind of garbage until the fans come and they're like, hey, this, that, and this. It's like, no, fuck off.
Too bad. Be sure to DM Bubbles all your duper stuff.
Fucking ban you from the server. That's a rule abuse.
Is it Bubbles? I don't
Yes.
see that written down there. You can't
Disrespecting
send.
the moderators.
It's called sending Bubs a little bit of love.
Yeah, it
Bubbles
is.
will ban you,
Go ahead.
though. I'd recommend against it.
God help me, getting up here is special.
This finding is crucial.
Chat says, that's pretty hot, not gonna lie.
Don't worry.
I think that was to disco.
I think that is
I'll
to
bring
Disco.
the bugs to you.
I was gonna elaborate on that, actually. Disco, it's time for you to become a cat girl.
Well, I appreciate it.
It'll fulfill chat's fantasies. Then you can
Now,
be
she
like,
has
you
a
can
long
look at
way
my
to go
paws.
before becoming a good cat girl, though. That's the thing.
Well, she'll
Like,
have to
she's
go through
willing to
training.
meow on command, but she doesn't put her heart or soul into it.
That's true.
So,
a little bit of
kind
training.
of like a cat.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't just do that. You gotta be cutesy about it.
Oh my god, these wasps can go to hell, Bubbos. Bubbos!
Just dodge roll.
I can't dodge roll. I'm
Why not?
chunky.
Dodge roll.
Do a barrel roll.
I
Kids.
did, down the hill. Down.
Oh, shit. There's the problem with not having my second fucking weapon loadout.
I'm starting to think Bubbles'
Shit.
turrets weapons he chose are not particularly effective.
I just like them. I would never expect them to be very effective here. They shoot rockets.
Jesus.
But your wife who claims that Bubs' mind broke by VTube and K-pop fans.
Low to wife who claims a lot of stuff.
He does. The stuff generally
But in
gets
this,
him.
he is factually correct.
Looks
See,
like a,
I have no problem with K-pop because I know that there exists a K-pop band that used to enjoy dressing up like Gestapo officers. Like, that alone buys them a certain degree of respect from pure memery. And then they were fucking thoroughly shocked as well when people in the West discovered them and was like, hey, that's offensive. Like, what? Why? It's just clothing.
Arch, will you be
It's a
joining
very...
Black 1970? Quit asking questions like that, you little monkey.
Why are you denying him his ability to... Well, that's not a fucking political question. The fuck, you censorious little fuck whistle.
We must censor him. I will delete his comment. Thank you for the money. No, I'm kidding. I've been gonna read it. I'm fucking with him. Now leave me alone.
I mean,
Arch,
the whole
will
thing
you
is
be-
kind of just political.
It is, though. Arch, will you be joining Trooms? I didn't say YouTube. Social media platform.
I don't think mentioning the orange one itself is what causes the fuckery, but...
We'll just call it Triumph from now on. Codename Triumph.
Oh yeah, that totally won't get you yeeted. I think that is glorifying terrorism in YouTube's eyes.
Turnips. The vegetable.
Oh no, I entirely intend
It glorifies it.
Like, absolutely. No questions. I just hope it's a success, because, I mean, Parler was doing fairly well, and then Amazon came along and went like, you're doing too well.
What's to stop Amazon from doing it again?
Well,
Nothing.
that's kind of the problem. The main issue here is this is going to be a social media platform created by a boomer, and I'm just wondering what the hell he's going to make of it. Like, I'm fully expecting it to potentially be awful.
Oh god.
Like I say, potentially.
I feel like it's almost guaranteed.
I
to be-
feel like inevitably would be a better word.
The odds are frighteningly good.
like it'll probably not. It'll be like Gab, no hentai, so the hentai artists won't come.
Yeah, that's what that's the thing too.
Only
Because I made this
Catholics.
point in the video YouTube yeeted for literally just playing a clip. Like, that's the only reason. That I don't want this to just be conservative Twitter. Like, I think that is doing everyone a disservice. This should be the genuine free speech platform, and that includes not safe for work shit.
Yes, a true free speech platform will allow everyone's voices to be heard.
Yes.
Nah,
Regardless of
porn
who
is
might
clearly
come
not a
back
free
from
speech issue. It's not a... Porn is not an expression in any way, shape, or
Shut up,
form.
Bubbles.
That's one of the problems, Bubbles, that we have allowed free speech to be defined as simply an expression, as if it must have intrinsic value, and then allowing certain people to define what has and does not have value. To me,
I mean,
pornography has a lot of
expressing is
value.
just expressing. Nothing about expression means it's
Don't let
valuable
him play
in
the
any way, shape, or
definition
form.
thing. Bad Bubbles.
I mean, if you're going to communicate
Holy
in these
shit, look
words,
at all
then
the wasps
those words
flying out
will
of that
mean
hole.
something.
Fucking Christ.
No, expressive is specifically to express. That means you must be delivering a point.
Not a point, just something.
In which case, we're back at the beginning, aren't we? Where all speech should be allowed, as none of it has any more value than any other.
Yeah? I never
Yeah, so
disagreed
you
with that.
defeated your own fucking point bubbles.
No, I was paraphrasing Gab.
Paraphrasing.
Mocking
Gab.
Manning.
Yeah, no, he was talking in a mocking manner about Gab's position.
Oh, is this Gab's position? See, I don't care about Gab.
Oh,
Yes,
it's quite
Gab
funny.
hates porn. It's like
They do.
hyper Christian conservatism.
Well, that does explain why the miscommunication came in there. Because Bubbles was basically just quoting Gab at that point.
paraphrasing.
I have
of course.
seen
Paraphrasing,
some of the
whatever.
insane shit that supposedly came off Gab, like, what's his name? Andrew Torba? I think? Who'd made the statement, what was it, like... Anyone who defends pornography on our platform is like an enemy of Jesus Christ or some insanity like
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like something you hear from Gab.
Oh god, that's quite funny.
It's like,
Oh shit.
Jesus, strike me down.
that's a very big one. I am frankly not particularly interested in what a person who's been dead for 2,000 years has to tell me about hentai. I don't think he appreciated it.
You know what?
He might have had good taste though.
You might have been like,
He might
that's,
have. Maybe
that's a
we'll never
nice
know.
waifu. Like, dude, realize that the Bible wasn't written by Jesus. It was written by a bunch of fucking people who paraphrased Jesus. For all we know,
Oh.
Jesus was like, anime big titties are gonna be great. And they're like, I don't like that. Scratch that
Again,
one.
that's the optimistic interpretation. In all due reality, the Bible was written by a bunch of people who never fucking knew Jesus. But, you know, they heard stories. It's kind of like you writing the history of America, Kyle. Like, you're tangentially related, but you don't know the first thing about it. And then the Redcoats invaded from the sea, landing on barges made of human flesh and bone.
Because they were demons.
Monsters.
They demanded taxes.
Drank only canned tea.
That's why we banished the tea into the salt water, thus negating its magical properties.
So, chat just make one point there. There should be an age gate for non-safe work material. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, problem solved.
I don't mind that.
Most
if you wanna have an
social
option in the
media has that
background,
kind
which
of
is just-
stuff.
I think even Twitter
You
does.
take it off. Show me not the titties. Fine.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just best not to allow minors on social media, period. Like, it should almost
That's
be
also a way to
banned.
do it. Remove minors.
Honestly, I was only cringe when I was on Facebook when I was a little kid when it first started up. Like, banning minors? Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, that's, I think, ethically correct. It's like anything. It's like, you know, alcohol. It's like,
It's also ethnically correct.
Children should not have access to the uncensored internet.
true. They can really find some weird shit. But to be fair, I was glad it wasn't censored for me.
Now, I'm starting to think children shouldn't have access to the internet to begin with.
You know what? They shouldn't get computers or video games. We're the only ones who get to be fortunate in that regard. Now they can be like, I remember when I had a PS2.
They can have the internet when they start paying
shit.
taxes.
Forgot to fucking change my weapons again. God damn
Yeah,
it.
they can pay my taxes. Fuck the kids. Yes, put them in little mines.
Ouch, don't die.
Discordy says banning. Actually, enforcing the banning of minors on sites is difficult, though. It is. Because, like,
It's
all
impossible.
I do as a kid, if I was like, oh, Steam doesn't want me to look at this game, it's too mature, I just changed the date. I was born in 1900.
Yeah.
I mean,
The fuck's
unless
YouTube
you
gonna
start doing stuff like,
whatever.
oh, give us a copy of your government-issued ID and stuff like that, and like,
Yes. Then you're starting to arrive at actual genuine China, which is a bit of more of a
yes.
problem.
Yeah.
That's an entirely different problem altogether.
Which is why I think it's self-opt-in. It protects the company from that, and it also is like, if the kid did it, then he gets a, you know, a thorough
See-
wrist slap.
What we do is, we shoot children who allow their, no, not the children, shoot
We
the
shoot
parents.
children who allow their children to get on Facebook.
Bang.
You've been
Yes.
spending a bit too much time on lefty social media here, I think.
Listen, I have a better idea, okay? We do it like this. The parents can decide if the child can consume that media or not.
No.
Parental guidance. My god.
I mean, I
Parents can't be
agree,
trusted.
but I would take it one step further. Like, the child is the parent's fucking responsibility. Like, you take care of the little shit. You don't? Well, you're being an idiot. You might even come and take the fucking little kid away. Put him in a foster home.
I
Really
think we
force
should
the
take it a
bitch.
step further again. The government should be the ones to raise your children.
No, Bubbles,
No,
bad.
that is the exact opposite of what I just fucking suggested, Bubbles.
That's why I said he was taking it a step further. But what he meant by
One step
step,
in the opposite fucking direction.
what he meant is Bubbles fell down the fucking staircase. It's like
Look, I said we're going to go one step further. I never said we were going to stop.
Which direction? Yeah, but still, this is the opposite fucking direction.
Further is entirely subjective.
It's time to I thought
Direction is subjective.
Bubbles has been radicalized.
This is left. No, this is right.
This is forward.
I mean, that is a fine argument against the political compass, if nothing else.
I mean, I do enjoy the fact that we're using a... What, is it like 150-year-old model that's entirely based around the French Revolution?
I mean, the very idea of reducing something that fucking ludicrously complex to a binary fucking equation is retarded in the first place, but oh well. Then again, I also find it incredibly cringe, and I used to have a couple of these. Who's like, you know, the actual rightist people. And I was like, oh, so you're pretty far right, aren't you? And he's like, "Ugh, you cannot define me in your measly political diagram. Like, I mean, that's technically correct, but
He could be so far out there that he doesn't
But,
even fit
like-
in there anymore.
You are allowed to generalize somewhat.
yes.
You kind of have to, unless you're going to have like a 50-hour-long presentation on your political beliefs every time you meet someone.
That'd be fucking infuriatingly insufferable. But I swear to
it's
God, we
all
used to
what
have
we do.
people
Most
like
of
that.
these people, in turn, are basically some take on fucking cringe-ass royalists or something like that.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, the
I'm
monarchists.
difficult to,
They're
you
often
can't
like
trap me within your
monarchist
your
or-
limited views.
Fascist or something along those lines.
Yes, the actual fascists that I've met and the actual fucking monarchists. Oh, I don't know what's worse. The fascists are really annoying. Like, they're super cringe. Because everything is always fascist. Everything. And the
Fascists
monarchists.
see everything as fascism.
Oh, the monarchists are like, they're a special type of cringe because they're like, royalty is what made countries great to begin with. We must return to monarchy. It's like, no.
And then they're like, look at this one king who did good stuff.
And then you tell them about, like, what about the bad one? Like, well, that didn't count. That was because capitalists. It's like, in 1200.
I've never heard them blame capitalism.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a figure of speech because they'll make up shit.
I think Kyle doesn't know what the fuck he's
Oh,
talking
shit.
about, but oh well.
I do.
It happens.
Well, fuck
And
you.
again, like
Enjoy
I've said
that.
this before, but I get it. I absolutely get it. It's the romantic view. Like, oh, I'd like a king to rule over me and tell me what to do and to keep the bad people outside. But kings are usually fucking incompetent.
And inbred. Depending
That
on
as well.
which dynasty.
No, being inbred is just a bonus, if anything.
You need that Habsburg jawline. God
I mean, if
damn
that
it.
is the worst that they have going on for them.
Why are you dead?
Arculus.
Well, I think I got bonked. I'm not sure. Maybe
The bomb
splooged
kills
on.
you pretty instantly, I have experienced.
Well, there he is. Big
I'll
dinosaur.
just
Kick.
keep...
You forgot to
sending
press the
things
E
down
button,
from
you
the
son
sky.
of a bitch.
Yeah, but Kyle, I forgot. Goddamn you
just-
giant wasp things.
Okay, it's running away. I think.
I really need
No?
to change the fucking loadout.
No. I like how my entire loadout is just based around calling shit down from the sky.
Sky
There you
Daddy.
go. Efficient enemies nearby now. Kick.
You would revive me when there's fucking ants everywhere.
It'll allow me to get rid of some of the aggro.
Well, I killed some of them.
Do you need
All
fire
right, Kyle,
support
how
out?
did you die again?
Strange that.
Mighty
Who worked
peculiar.
Some of the health.
Arculus escaped.
Arculus escaped.
Again.
It means it is afraid of us.
It's in Oculus's nature to avoid staying.
The Oculus is pretty afraid.
Instead, it prefers to move between multiple regions.
So it left simply because it got bored.
Bored.
That was funny. It's like because it got bored.
I got shot to shit and it's bored of it.
It's bored of getting bullet holes.
The pain bores me.
You know, I have a bore too. It's a smooth bore.
Oh, thing fell down. I was wondering why boxes were falling from the heavens.
Because Sky Daddy has blessed you and your endeavors.
Speaking of Sky Daddy, I've been watching my way through various old TV shows. I've started on The Wire now, and I came across a version that, for some reason, I think it's the Amazon version that comes with English subtitles. So I thought to myself, alright, what the fuck? It's old-ass, kind of crotchety-ass audio. Let's try and turn this on. There's a lot of black people in The Wire. A lot of black people who speak primarily Ebonics. Watching Amazon trying to translate Ebonics into English is really quite beautiful.
Amazon subtitles are already bad.
Oh
Like,
god. They
when we were
are.
watching Star Trek, and I was like, that's not what you said.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just like erase what they said and I'll be like, that doesn't line up with anything.
That doesn't
So yeah, I can imagine how it is when you have a... I'm afraid to call it complicated language.
Yeah, I don't think complication is the primary problem with the Ebonics.
No, I think it's, if anything, the lack of complication.
It's too simple.
The best part is, I mean, there exists like a script of this somewhere, and I would love to actually see that and have it put to music. Because some of it, you would have just some uppity English ass aristocrats reading this, and then, yo, ho, my powered N, I came upon and bust a cap in his ass, for he, yo, was a white boy, and made me run, yo, my nibba.
It hurt me. I don't know
That
why.
sounds about right.
It's pretty cool. I like it. It should be made into more things. In fact, it has been made into more things. Ebonics is a study now in a university somewhere, I seem to remember.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Why?
I mean, the why is simple, Kyle, is because nobody can fucking understand it. Now we can. Imagine the benefits of this, Kyle. What's the problem?
I don't see a lot of benefits here. I don't see tisms.
It's a whole new method of communication.
It's a whole
No one
new
understands it, though.
world.
Like, the US is rife with police violence, alright? This is primarily because the police can't understand what the suspect is saying on occasion, you know? He's saying, like, please, officer, don't shoot me, I surrender. All they hear is angry black noises?
They hear, I can't breathe, and all they hear is, choke me, daddy.
Oh, we get canceled. But you know what? It was worth it. We're getting
It was
canceled
worth
in
it.
style.
Well, that was the problem with the George Floyd thing. He's like, officer, I can't breathe. Please put me on the ground. Anything. I can't breathe. And they did, and, well...
It's
whoops,
funny
I
how
still
that
couldn't
all
breathe.
that all turned out into nothing, and then it didn't matter because it's not about Floyd anymore.
Arch, it's time for something beautiful.
Oh God, what's going on?
Ooh, giant fucking armor bugs.
Oh yes,
It's
It's
time for
this-
something beautiful, Arch.
this is beautiful. Don't shoot them. They're peaceful. They're just misunderstood. They're adorable.
They are adorable.
Don't do it, Arch.
Willing
No.
to bleed.
Splits in half.
They are adorable, though. I do
They
admit.
are absolutely wonderfully
These are
adorable.
my favorite enemies in this game. Roly
They're
poly
fucking kawaii as
buggies.
shit. I'm pretty sure they even have little smiley faces.
I don't think they're smiling after you shoot them.
I don't
Don't
know.
worry. Now there's two of them smiling.
Rotation ship is starting to move.
Oh, they bounce as well. Perfect.
Oh, they bounce really high. Oh god, it's
They
beginning.
definitely do
It's
bounce.
beginning, Bubbles.
They definitely bounce.
They do
These
not.
are good enemies. I approve of these.
Gotta make him play.
This is when you just know. This is when the game is getting great. Oh, by the way, you can put turrets on enemies.
I did not know that.
Roly poly, go. Ratata.
They see me roll and they.
Oh god.
Speaking of ratata noises, they started the court thing, didn't they, for the police officer? They haven't finished
yeah.
that yet.
That won't be done for a while.
Yeah, that one might drag on for years.
I would imagine.
They might
I mean,
drag it out
they
intentionally.
should drag it on for years because I don't think they're going to be able to convict him, and then that's going to be interesting.
More fires. Ah. They see my country
Drag it out until
burning.
everybody forgets, and then just be like, random person you've never heard of was acquitted of a crime you never heard of this evening. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
They won't even like.
There you
It'll be like a throwaway line on the news.
Well, no, the news will probably put it fucking everywhere, because that'll sell.
That depends. Will it be election season or not?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we use this? It's always
Do
the
we need
question.
to stir up a little bit more shit? And the dropship's leaving.
Don't worry, there'll be more roly-polies.
I was kind of going over there to try and shoot them down. Well.
Ow! God damn it! I like the noise it makes when it fucking flies past a bonk.
Look, my tank may not have a gunner, but I can put guns on the tank.
You have done that, yes.
If you don't have someone manning a 50 cal on top of the tank, then you just make your own. What's wrong, Arch? Why on the ground?
They bonk and you barge.
Well, I figured since they were just standing there, I could get closer. It turns out they don't really need momentum to get going.
no, they just fly.
And then Bubbles kills me as usual.
Traitor Bubs. I think Bubbles
Entirely
has
mistake.
A secret affection for Barch.
Secret?
See? It's maybe a little obvious. Oh, fucking Christ.
You know, now I mean, I could bomb Arch. But I wish I had a plane that I could bomb him in, you know?
Don't do it. Still loading.
I'm sure.
Revenge.
Okay, I'll call a new tank.
You better hurry, though, because those bugs are getting close. Ow. Here they come, Bubs.
What's wrong, Kyle?
Nothing's wrong yet.
Ow.
You dying, Kyle?
Bonk.
Not
Why?
yet. Shit.
Ah, yes, I do appreciate being rolled on. Roll me harder, Daddy.
God damn it.
Has
Yeah,
anyone
this tank
ever
is-
asked the question?
No,
What?
Why?
not in this game.
Fuck. Oh
Why?
my god.
Is the police choosing to take a knee in response for the man who died with a knee on his neck?
Oof. That's pretty funny if you ask me, actually.
This seems to be a question nobody's been asking, honestly.
Take
I
a knee.
feel it's...
Well, it's like they're
There's a
all
problem.
taking a knee. Because they all wish
Yeah,
they could
that's,
do it.
that's the
so-
problem. Like, take a knee. That's an odd way to honor the man.
I got bonked to death, so,
We believe in you.
Arch, how do you find they can fly quite high, can't they?
Privileges, but with new responsibilities. I don't think people are necessarily interested in the whole responsibilities part of that, honey.
They're trying to get up to barge, is kind of funny. They're just piling on the building. They're like, "Ree!"
Some of them eventually come up here, but they come up in very small numbers, so I can usually just blast them off again. Go on.
Like, they're just throwing themselves at the building. It's kind of
They do that. Ow.
Come on, roll boys. Why can't you fuckers climb, huh? Like the ants can.
They can, actually. They just, in order to propel,
Choose not to.
they try to do the jump move, which is what gets them stuck. Because they latch onto it, they crawl, but then they try jumping into it, which is weird. That one didn't, but he did now.
You're still dead,
God damn
Cal?
it.
Yep.
You enjoying yourself?
At the moment, yeah. I'm watching the bugs bounce at the building. They're sad.
It is kind of adorable.
They're dead.
It is. I'm pretty sure they're smiling at me. I feel like they're smiling at me.
I mean, they probably are.
Like when you shoot them and they're flying, they fly backwards at the same speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep,
owie.
it's great.
I think I've
Grab
killed
the
enough
loot.
of them to...
Don't worry about me, grab the loot.
No, Kyle. Yeah, I must. I'm... Kick.
You master?
Get the loot first. Get it. Don't kill the last bug. Oh, looks like the turret's gonna do that.
Well, we have most of the loot anyway.
Monsters will be
Nice.
I always mistake the fucking post boxes for more armor call-ins.
The species gamma is a very tough
Why is that?
Make sure to stay alert when encountering them.
Bubbles can never be trusted.
You
No
can't let him have
thanks.
his tank.
The tank does pretty good damage, to be honest. I just noticed that a few times.
I don't say. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Louises. A lot of landing ships reached the industrial area. Man, I really wish I just want to write like that now. A
Okay,
lot of
just so you
things
know,
happened.
We should focus only on eliminating aliens and avoid facility damage. Okay, guys?
That's fucking
Comprende?
cute. We're gonna blow up the facility. I already know how this is.
You know,
Well,
just because the game asks for that, I'm gonna do this.
I might also... yes. Now, I have a very important announcement to make, alright? After the next
We're
mission,
sorry.
I will read out the song that an artist on my server made in honor of Disco.
No, don't give
Oh,
Maximum
boy.
Smash any credit.
Well, at least it's not Mothboy.
That's true.
Only way to avoid this is to have Disco in cat ears within the next mission. There you go.
That song
We
is
win
really
either way.
cringe.
Or even worse, Filipino boy.
Oh god, the fanfics. I remember the Lurking
fanfics.
Hunger fanfics. Pixie Pip, if you ever see him show up, remind him about the fanfics. He's like, God damn it, you guys, why don't you just let it go?
I will explain to him many times. No, we completely lie. Like, I completely lie and say that it's to remind him that nothing is ever forgotten on the internet. When reality is, it's just funny to bring it up.
We may not have the fan fictions anymore that he wrote for Lurking Hunger, but I remember them. It's hard to forget.
Okay, well, since we've been told not to do any collateral damage, I'll be sure to avoid collateral damage.
Good bubs. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Avoid collateral damage.
Damn, I do like the super upgraded air raids. Those are so cool. Like calling a bajillion.
By the way, I
shooters.
may have like triggered half the map with that,
Yeah, you kind
but
of
it's
did.
fine. It's worth it.
We are used to being disappointed by you, Bubbles.
Bubba's.
That's okay.
Bubba. His name is Bubba now. Yes.
Bubba Fett.
That probably is a good use of that ability. I don't think the poor thing likes being shot by this. It seems to force him down.
Shit.
Oh,
Reloading.
well, hi, friendly. That's a lot of frogs coming in.
It is.
Don't worry. I'll call in More precision strikes.
Bubbles, we needed the industry to keep fighting the war effort. Oh no.
Don't worry. Viagra everything, there'll be nothing left of anything.
Japanese industry. Probably not worth much to begin with.
Damn.
That's true. Is this Japan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're traveling all over the place in this game, but it's like so hard to tell. You know, I miss EDF. Which one was it? Where it was like, Japan is the last country left.
I don't know.
Maybe that was 2017. 2017
That is very possible.
was when it's only Japan. The rest of the world has fallen. They made a big deal to make a point out that Russia fell and then America fell. And that Japan was still standing.
Strange how that keeps happening. With such
In a
frequency.
Japanese game.
In the sky.
That is way too fucking bright, and I hate it. I hate everything about it.
It's like my eyeballs. I cannot see, but I can feel the pain.
Ah!
Jesus Christ.
Ah! Ah!
Those laser beams of death.
I'm more concerned about the missiles. I have actually nothing yet.
Where
nothing
the
to fight them.
Fuck am I? Oh. I clipped inside of a building, but that did not protect me towards the lasers.
No.
This music hurts me.
Because fuck you. Ow.
Oh no.
No, I'm not liking the fact that I'm the only one left because I don't actually have any guns. I don't know.
Level the map.
Tools for
Bubs is
self-defense.
regretting his decision now.
No, I'm okay with it. I'm more concerned with the fact that the two of you are dead.
Fix it.
I'm working on it.
As he slowly makes his way towards little Bub. Or Barch.
Arch, you're probably our only hope.
Yeah. Don't fuck this up.
I want health.
I don't blame you. Oh look, friends. Yes, friends is what we call them.
Careful, shotgun frog arch.
Must go fast.
Please don't be problematic.
That annoying fucking laser.
Oh, well. Me dead. I got ambushed.
Or just hiding. He's like, I'm scared.
They don't really bring any long-range weapons, which is a problem.
Nah, you don't need long-range weapons here.
Yeah, we have no cover. Bubbles.
Look, they said to leave the industry intact. I made sure we left the industry intact.
Or just perpetually kiting the enemy.
Yeah, I feel like I can understand why he's doing that.
Don't do it. Good. Run away. You'll need all the health you can get to stay alive. For at least a minute.
Problem is, I'm gonna have to need to do some damage at some point as well.
Yes. I don't see this going particularly well.
The fucking mass of that fucking thing, too.
There's a lot of guns on you.
They spread out annoyingly well across the map as well.
Yeah, that's the really annoying thing.
It's just one of those missions.
Yeah, no, this one is kind of rough.
And since there's nothing but super heavy elites, they don't drop anything either.
Well, they
Game?
do kind of drop stuff, you just need to kill them.
I'm out of energy. I'm fucking dead.
Reb.
We'll get him next time, hopefully.
I feel like Arsh wants to change loadout.
I do too.
Restart mission it is.
Yes. No, no. Wait, yes. Right? Start mission. I always get confused with retry, okay? It's like, it's the same. No, it's retreat.
Except the... yes, Kyle. I press retreat.
Good, Bubbles, good.
See, that would have been funnier if you weren't retarded. The problem is you are retarded.
Fatso. Can't. The accuracy on that's pretty fucking reliable. We'll take the 102 at the higher level.
What do I grab for gun here is the real question. Gun, call-in, bomber... Cruise missiles? Cruise missiles.
Using laser sight to confirm target range. Game, what is that supposed
Don't
to
be like that, Kyle.
You should forward it or you cannot.
It's almost like it's optional or something.
Telling me to play the game or something.
How silly.
Imagine being a bubs.
You know, I think EDF should have an esports scene.
Fuck, how the fuck would that work? Oh god, please
I
tell
don't
me
know.
not the PvP, because the versus mode in this game is special.
It's not my job to find out. I'm just an ideas man.
Oh, that's why.
Oops.
Why, Bubbles? Why?
I can't do that because the guardrail's in the fucking way. Right.
Yeah, sometimes you need to just hop.
And yet I accept it.
That thing's down. Oh my god, I wish the mouse was red.
Are you happy now, Kyle? I'm not destroying everything I see.
Congratulations, boobs. Fucking barricades and shit.
Well, it's time, Kyle. They're down for when the time comes, which I think might be soon. Now, let's look at that beautiful firepower coming in from the sky.
Sky Daddy mad.
It's like that one Call of Duty mission where you just kill a lot of terrorists by pointing and clicking on them.
Too bad it wasn't actually at a wedding or
That's
something.
like most of them.
We need games where you can commit more war crime.
To be fair, the AC-130 mission is kind of adorable.
It was kind of fun.
It was quaint, as Bubbles would
It
put
didn't really overstay its welcome, and they didn't just be like, oh, we have to have one of those in every game.
It was a nice
was
moment
once,
of
it was
just
fine.
brutal, horrifying murder. And no, Kyle, we don't need an Obama simulator, okay? Drone striking weddings is not something we should encourage.
What are you talking about? That sounds like excellent gameplay.
Even against sand people, okay? Even they have rights.
See, we realized something. In order to keep the war going, we had to make new terrorists. Broken families is a good way to start. Wow.
Aw.
Arches. Is your ass sticking up in the arch? Nice.
How did Arch die?
I feel like it was from one of your cannon shots.
Ow.
I feel like it might have been, which would mean that Arch was
It looked
point
like it.
blank.
It
Yes,
looked like
because
it
first I landed on the oil tanker thinking this will be excellent cover from the shotgun frog, and then an errant shell blew up the oil tanker, leaving with no option. Like, well, shit, I'm gonna have to try and stun it now at point blank. As I hear the whistle of another 120mm shell closing.
I think we have a certain Bubbles to blame for these things.
That's one
I
wonders,
blame Arch for
wasn't
getting
this-
close to my target.
You know, this needs to be an XCOM game where you fight the little aliens and you're like, oh, this is kind of hard. And then just a single frog spawns and wipes out the entirety of XCOM, and then you can be like, oh, that was unfair. Yeah, fun, huh?
Fun, engaging XCOM.
I
you
never
go.
understood the people who claim to enjoy getting their shit fucked in XCOM. I mean, oh yes, I really enjoy the incredibly unfair gameplay of getting fucked into pieces. Really? Or are you
Yeah,
just fucking lying at
My
me?
problem with XCOM is it's not actually a tactics game, it's a risk management game.
Yes.
Kyle,
I was deceived into thinking it was a tactics game. What?
see those things on my tank?
Yeah, turrets.
You know what kind of the turrets these are?
Those are the rocket launcher ones.
Yes. It's time, Kyle.
Ever be a little spurge with your little tank? I swear to God, we
Yes.
need to take that tank away from him.
There are many things we need to do.
Don't worry. I'll just get more destructive things if you take the tank away from me.
Yeah, you can't have it. You'll regret this decision.
I can't see anything. That's kind of the problem right now.
Oh God,
It's
they're
lasers.
bringing a lot of big
They
things.
make me blind. Oh, hi, leg.
I like the frogs much better than the big cosmonaut things, because at least
Yeah.
the frogs stop shooting occasionally.
The cosmonauts
The
are
frogs you
just
can
annoying.
fight. I much prefer the Hectors to the cosmonauts.
Those are the walkie things, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's from the other game. There don't know Hectors here.
Mm-hmm. The
Hectors were
Hectors are walking, and they're real wibbly.
so the Hectors were like the frogs before the frogs were the thing in this game. And when you shoot them, whatever it was, it didn't matter. It would like it would hit it with such force that it would like reel backwards and shoot into the air. It was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you shot it, it would never hit anything.
Very affected.
It didn't matter if it was like a little pistol or well, there was no pistol in this game. A little machine gun or whatever.
Sounds like bad design on the aliens' part.
This. On, reload these goddamn guns.
I may have done an owie on myself. It may have cost me my life. Yeah, I may have hit myself with a cruise missile.
Well, technically you can stun-lock the cosmonauts. You just have to shoot them in the head.
The problem is you can't stun lock them reliably. Like, I've had them stunned with just the massive burst laser thing to the head, and still have them occasionally break out of the stun lock to shoot me in the head and then die instantly.
That's kind of funny. Yes, I do
At
agree,
least
chat.
with cover around, I can kind of try to ambush them.
See, if I had
You're
Arches,
right, I should've
if
moved the
Arch
cover.
didn't live in fucking Snorway, I would mail him
Fuck
some
it.
cat ears. So I
Right,
could
well,
put
that
that
was
on.
instantaneous.
Oh, what got you?
That was 75% health. I don't actually know.
I think I figured it out. I think it's a laser thing. Stupid
The
debris.
laser, I don't think the laser couldn't have one-shotted me. I think it maybe was the two artillery frogs at once.
It's probably the artillery frogs.
Okay, one artillery frog done. Gonna try to make my way to you. Kind of difficult though, because these laser things are really fucking cancer. Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
That one is getting absolutely fucked. Goddamn shields.
I'm almost a barge.
I can do nothing against the shields.
Yeah, they're inside the shield. I can't shoot them either. Now I'm
You
in
have
the
things that can shoot at least.
Oh my god! When they open up the shield, they're fucking invincible! Well, I'm dead. God damn it. That shield thing is real cancer.
Ah,
Oh no.
well, I mean, I killed myself by accident.
Goddamn Bubbles, we almost won. Bubs!
How? With the two of you dead, there's nothing you don't understand. I can't do nothing.
I don't want
against these.
excuses. I want results, Bubbles.
The second there's a shield thing, I'm useless.
Well, quit being useless.
Why don't you two be useful and destroy them then?
Why don't you do it, Bubs?
Because I can't.
That's not a good answer, Bubs. I don't like you. I don't like you.
This new bolt shooter is not good, and I don't like it. I think it's gay.
You could always get something else.
Chat claims that Bubs is a traitor. Good, good. Oh my gosh. Nope. That's not coming out this month. Or this year. Halo Infinite got pushed back, didn't it?
Probably.
Shame, the gameplay looks kind of fun.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
If you say so.
it looked solid gameplay. I mean, the writing's probably bad. I'm just gonna assume that off the bat.
Yeah. If you say so, Kyle, I haven't really looked at it. I don't really care about the game.
Too bad, we're playing it. Age of Empires 4 looks like a game. Doesn't have gameplay. Oh, I did see
Yeah,
a
you got
Things
couple
have
people
been
on wall.
development for eons now, and we still have, like, what? A trailer? A gameplay trailer?
A sort of somewhat gameplay trailer. It looks interesting. Like, the ability to put people on walls is a huge change. If that's actually a thing. Because I saw siege towers and I saw walls and I was like, what? People go on walls now?
Well, this is an unfortunate choice of weaponry. I can't actually fully load this one without running out of energy. It's not exactly what I wanted.
What did you get? The like big fuck off plasma cannon?
Pulse machine gun Mark II.
Oh, fuck. He's right around the goddamn
Got a little bit
corner.
more range, so I figured it'd be more useful here.
He's dead.
God damn it, Kyle, you little scumbag.
Look, we're part of a team. As long as he's dead, okay? Kyle, what did you think of Loop Hero? It was a cute
fuck
little
off.
indie game. Like,
Well,
it's... You don't have to think too much. The game kind of just sort of does its thing, and then you influence it. While your little character runs around and does the loop. It's a very relaxed game. It's not a game I'll probably play too much, though. I got the Necromancer class. That was kind of fun.
I love how I can just fuck with the Duroys.
Kill it. Kill it.
Working on it. Just love with me using the call is just it pushes them down.
Bub's like pushing them down. The domination. Little domineering Bubs.
You like it that way, Kyle.
Bubs needs to be dominated. No.
Bubbles and his femdom fetish. Likes to be stepped on.
Crunchy.
An enemy landing ship has appeared in the sky.
See, now I'm just a reminder of everyone being like, oh, the Resident Evil thing. It's like, ugh.
Oh, the Resident Evil 8 Village thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care about the new Resident Evil stuff. I kind of like the old, derpy, cheesy, corny ones. Ones that were kind of cringy.
Like 6.
Yes, but the thing is, Kyle,
6 is bad.
to an audience that has been completely derived of even mildly attractive women in their games now for a decade, just a chick with kind of big tits and long legs, that's the best these people have gotten.
Actually, I think the Resident Evil fandom has always gotten decent waifus, though. Because, well,
We're not
see,
talking about the
Japanese-
Resident Evil fandom, we're talking about the fucking soy people that spurged out the most over her.
it's funny that those people that spurge over those female character designs like, are the same people that canceled them in the West, but are okay
Yep.
with it in the East. It's okay. I have Eastern artist, therefore I'll get a free pass. It's genuine. It's authentic. The authentic article, as you could say. We have to
don't
take out
think
that
so,
shield
Kyle.
thing, though.
Yes, you do.
I'm rushing for the shield thing, Bubs.
Alright. Hello. I'm picking off a few of the frogs because I'm trying to get to that laser thing because it's the thing that actually kills me the worst.
I'm afraid to shoot at anything. I might hit orange.
Yeah, just be careful over
Or
here.
even worse, something valuable.
Wow,
Where
rude.
the fuck was it? Oh, there it was. God damn it. I wanted to ambush it, but its frogs ambushed me.
Landing ship spotted up high.
Too many fucking frogs.
Oh my god. I've got the laser thing right where I want it. If I could just kill it. Oh, thank god. Now one more laser cunt to go. Oh no, reinforcements are like point blank.
Oh, they're right on top of me. I should probably move.
Bubbles is in a bad spot. He has found himself between the gay man and the leather saddle. That's
The
why.
I
shield
have
is
found the
active.
French button.
God damn it. Uh-oh, that's a problem.
Oh, come on, come on. No. Ah! I may be dead. But my god, one of these frogs is coming with me. Okay, it's probably only one, though.
I think someone triggered out the Roy.
Yep. I tried to get the shield thing, but I couldn't. I'm not fast enough to do that stuff.
Yeah, Archie's the only one who really can.
Yeah, it was guarded by a laser dude and 2 cosmonauts, so...
He was
I was
not
like,
getting
no.
that. Not with that. They dropped the frog reinforcements right on top of it as well.
Yep.
There, that's the shotgun frog out of the way.
Careful. There's only one more laser alien that I can see left, and then a couple artillery frogs.
Ah, fuck.
Yep, I see the next laser one. Alright, I'm going in towards the laser one now. Christ, they're so tough. They're so fucking
They are.
absurdly tough. Yep, dead.
He's not too far away from you, Bubs, right? Or is he? I don't know.
No, it's pretty close. But, everything is shooting at me now. And I can't even see because of it.
Yeah, one of the big attack on the worlds things there too.
Yep, the droid is here along with fucking laser and that goddamn missiles I can't destroy.
Okay, so we can't rush that shield thing. We're just going to have to deal with it. Rushing to it is not going to work because it's guarded by too many lasers. And then when we get close,
We
it calls in
have to
reinforcements.
take care of the smaller cells one by one.
That way, when they all go active, there's a lot less of them.
Because I can assassinate any single astronaut dude and any single frog. But the big boy, the laser fucker, needs 2 full magazines into its head before it falls over.
Yeah. Oh well. Welcome to Stream Storm Raven.
If I get a clear shot on the lasers, I can completely fuck them. Because I'll just call an infinite amount of bullets from the sky.
Sky.
And that either stops when they break line of sight, or they die. Or I die.
Very nice of the aliens to allow us to maintain air superiority all the time.
Very
It is.
generous of them indeed.
Very
That'd be-
generous.
That's normally the first thing in any well-written sci-fi that the aliens do. They make sure that there is no orbital defenses,
Oh, for
spaceships, or
fuck's
whatever.
sake.
Bubbles, must you be a friendly firing little
Bubbles.
weasel?
Must you? Seriously?
The answer
Must
is yes,
you?
he must.
He
cannot-
must.
He literally did it again.
Well, yes, because you're whining.
Well, there's
He
a
cannot be
reason.
trusted.
Yeah, Bubbles, you're naughty.
The reason is that despite not being anywhere near my crosshair, the friendly dude was in the way and got hit.
I don't want excuses, Bubs. I want results. And we're not getting them. I saw we. What he should say. It's what he should be saying.
Not what he actually said, though, Kyle. Don't
It
you
isn't.
feel hurt by this? Wounded?
I feel like we'll beat him later. The beating will be severe.
Okay, that's the droid down.
Oh my god, that fucking little Cosmocuck. Come here, you little shit.
Don't worry, something bullets from the sky.
Those aliens look more disgusting at night.
Okay then.
Notice us.
What?
Aliens look more disgusting at night.
I mean, they do.
Do they? Look the same to me.
Because you have not the eyes to see. Alright. It's time to bring over all of the laser people. All of them. Oh, maybe we should let the reinforcements arrive first, actually.
Kill the reinforcements, because they'll be aggroed
Yep,
normally.
gotta kill them.
Want to win? We'll have to use our small sizes to our advantage. Sneak up and beat them. That's our strategy.
Game's like, use stealth to win the game. Game has a very basic stealth system, like aggro bubbles.
Well, the functions somewhat around line of sight.
Somewhat. You can sneak up on an alien, like right behind them, and they won't notice you until they turn around. But they do have a vision code, if I had to guess.
It's a very complicated system.
Here, come and see Frog. The frog. Are you dying, Kyle?
Nope.
You sure?
No proof.
You're making dying noises.
I just take up. Black 1917 donates $5 saying the soy boys want to get rid of beautiful women because their neo-feminist girlfriend or queen told them to. I don't think they have girlfriends.
They have owners.
Well,
Yes.
they identify as women, some of them.
They couldn't get women, and so they decided to become the woman of their dreams.
Reject woman. Embrace woman
Women.
with penis.
Fucking laser.
The laser thing really needs to go though, Bubs. Really.
Oh,
Well, I'm shooting at him.
well, I didn't see
Well, I guess the droid is here. I'm gonna try. Never mind. Hit.
Finish it,
die laser
Bubs.
thing. Well, that's
Well.
one of them.
Okay, it should be dying now. Yeah, it's dead.
Spotted up high.
Oh no, you don't, Frog. Now, you need to leave that bubble, one way or another. That's not helping me.
Oh, so close. It's almost dead.
Ah, there we go. Got the shield thing. Fuck that. That was annoying. Mark,
Don't
grab
worry, we are
somebody
friends.
new. Shotgun frog point blank.
Good thing I had a ton of missiles in the air. Very good thing, in fact.
Fuck. That was kind of a tricksy mission, though. Alright, this should be the wrap-up phase, though. Shouldn't be any harder. Good. Cody Davis, $25 say there's always the option of being like me. Just saying, wink wink. You mean being a gay boy? He's like,
That's fucking gay. I'd
that is
rather not.
literally gay, though. Cody's like, you could just like the pee-pee.
Having seen the way women are going, I mean,
Embrace the
he
wiki.
does make a case for it.
Embrace the peeper.
I think he makes a case for immigration.
Immigration. You and your pronunciation of words, Bubbles.
Do you not know what emigration is, Kyle?
It's emigration. Not Emmy, like Emmy Awards, Bobs.
Bubbles no can English.
Kyle's like, I
Hang
don't
on,
understand accents.
Bubbles, you will be mocked, teased, ridiculed, slapped, and spanked. What are you gonna do about it?
You do know that you're speaking the English language entirely incorrectly, according to yourself, right?
Bubbles, you are property. And property will not backtalk.
I'm not back talking. I'm forward talking.
I don't think so. I think this is revisionism.
Also, I don't think backtalk is a word.
It's a phrase.
I don't know
Bubbles.
if it is even that. Like, I heard backbiting.
Backtalking is indeed a phrase. Refers to sass, snark. Giving a little bit of verbal bite.
I don't know about that.
I'm keeping the industry intact.
Sure you are, Bub. Sure you.
Mission complete. Good job, guys.
She just fucking yawns if she's tired. Bitch, the entire planet's ending. You don't got time to fucking yawn. Good job, guys. You only destroyed half the industry.
No, not even half, sadly.
God damn it, Bubbles.
We have the upper hand when it comes to urban warfare against aliens. The battle is still hot, but it's only a matter of time to win. Engage the fight upon arrival. Thank you, Google Translate. Thank you.
I feel like they did run this game through Google Translate and then they just shipped it. But that's part of the charm, though, because like the real Japanese version of this game is like super serious, and like the the English version of this game is just a meme. It's like panty and stocking. You can't watch it subtitled because that's the inferior version, actually. It's one of those rare circumstances where the dub is better.
A very rare circumstance.
I mean, I watched Panty and Stockings subtitled and I was like, meh, this isn't that funny. And then I watched it dubbed and I was like, that's a lot funnier. They say things that they didn't otherwise say in the show. Isn't that right, chat?
I think Kyle is saying that he's pro revising other people's story.
I mean, it benefited
Well,
that story.
That's very good, because when I buy and sell his company to Disney, there's going to be a lot of revision.
Archer's like, ugh.
Aerith has a fucking penis now. Our entire species has a penis now.
They're trans cats. That's their race. Like, how do
That
they
is their
propagate
race. Trans
magic?
cat.
Fans and echoes.
Let's avenge our meats.
Mates.
Maybe we're in
I mean,
Australia
that makes
now.
more sense, but it doesn't. It's not as funny.
Let's avenge our meat.
Look, our deli could be rotten because the giant aliens got their purple blood all over it.
In fact, considering this is in the midst of an alien invasion, I'm pretty sure the deli is suffering from this.
Probably is.
Not the ones in Kibistan.
They've learned to endure off cockroach meat.
They finally do have delis there now.
Like, we have food. We do have to play like Anno 1800 multiplayer at some point. That'll be great. Then I can remake Kibistan.
Why no food?
You're like, guys, I need economic support again.
Once again, asking for your economic support.
Once more, I am asking for you to fill my feed bowl.
That is basically every time I play those city builders, though, because like I mess up the economy, and I just have to ask for bailout money from Bubbles. But this time I'll have Arch and Bubbles. That means I can only tell one of them, be like, hey, I need bailout money, and then go to the other one, I need bailout money. I'll get double the bailout money.
I'll give you bailout money by shoving my fucking first rates up your shore
there,
and
yes.
handing it to you.
Can't do that. I'm a
Here's
protected.
What I
how.
hope it might be.
I'm a protected people.
Iron.
Oh, better. Look at these new enemies. Behold.
Yes, it is that mission. Yes.
I was hoping we'd get these as well today.
I was too.
These things are retarded.
They're art.
They're birds.
Are they?
Their wings are
Are
flapping.
their wings really flapping?
This game just has, like, the EDF games, what I love about them is, you just, when you start the game, it's simple. It's like, you fight ants, and you're like, okay, that's kind of cheesy, but, like, whatever. But the more you play it, the further you get into it, it's like the rabbit hole. It gets progressively more autistic.
Also, I'm pretty sure these are flying people.
They'll
Yes,
eat
they
you.
are.
Yeah. They look just like us.
Yeah, they're not birds, they're flying people. What the fuck? They're obviously
Maybe
flying
people are birds.
Maybe people are birds. I've never seen an argument being made that people aren't birds.
You probably could find one if you look for it.
I agree that they are technically flying, but I feel as if a more appropriate term for these creatures would be crashing.
It does feel like that. They don't
We
really...
call them aviationally challenged people?
Aviationally challenged.
To be fair, these are better than the 4.1 model. In 4.1, they were just dragons.
Yeah, that was kind of boring.
Now
They were
they're
just dragons.
Now they're flying.
Except they were
frogs.
flying insects. They were still flying insects.
That's true.
But they were dragons.
Like, I swear to God, the alien race when they invaded us looked at like our 1970s, 1960s like monster movies. And like, if that is what their weakness is, then we'll just make nothing but that.
But sir, they win in every movie.
Shit, already started production.
What do you mean win? They didn't win like the 30 minutes I watched of it.
He didn't watch the whole clip. Oh no,
Maybe I should have brought the turrets.
that's a lot of
Flying
fucking flying frogs.
Objects. I feel like that's insulting, calling them objects.
That is objectifying them.
I don't like that. Not very progressive.
Look at them flying a flock. Isn't that adorable?
I do like the formation they fly in.
These have figured out flying a little bit better than the previous ones.
Well, I mean, you say that.
It's they work well when they attack their first run. Oh my god, these ones are actually coming in. That's because they're scripted too. I'm chalking it up to scripting.
Well, if they're all going to fly through the same area, it makes it real easy for me to hit them with missiles. So I also wish I would not hit myself with missiles or other people. Such is fate when you just aim at things in the sky. You don't really know where it's going to end up.
Oh no, it's eating bubbles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's of course the
Don't
frogs
worry.
bore people in this universe.
I have the solution to this. Now, frog problem will soon not be a problem. Oh, sorry, people problem. I mean,
We've hit upon the usual note today, but we have yet to discuss any fetishy topic. I'm disappointed by this.
What? We just mentioned Vor. Now's the
Yeah, but we haven't
opportunity.
discussed it, and we've already talked about Vor, so we can't tread old ground either.
Actually, we can. We can turn it from a new point of view. Okay?
It's
From a
called
new point of view.
recycling content.
Yeah.
What would be the alternative viewpoint of Vor?
See, when frogs digest you, you're just becoming people.
Well, if frogs were to digest you, but these aren't frogs.
These are people.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, you know.
cannibalism. It's cannibalism.
I have a great weapon against these, if you manage to hit them.
Oh, it's easier to use the WAS key to aim. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, you can't use those. Never mind. I thought you could.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty horrible.
So far, isn't working Oh, that's working better.
I mean, when they fly in the flock, then you can kind of just saturate the same area.
Yeah, that's pretty
Kind
easy.
of like, kind of like that.
Not a lot of them survive that, unsurprisingly. I would not be opposed if you decided to turn this thing around, though.
I'm not driving it.
Oh,
Just hop in the other turret. No, I'll just in that one. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
I mean, as they come over here, I'll shoot them.
Figure it out.
Because I'm in the penis.
As we try to shoot. The turrets in this are kind of special.
They are.
Might not
Well, they
necessarily
are.
have been designed to engage flying people.
That's what the penis is for, actually. It's an MLRS.
I also have a complaint in that they get wounded really easily, so then it's kind of difficult to tell which one is alive and which one's a corpse.
Map.
Check that all
I
the
spend-
time. Level.
I spend more time looking at the minimap than I do anything else
Dang.
during the flying frog encounters. Because I'm usually using weapons that are just aim in a general area. Maybe you'll get something.
There we go.
We have sent out
We've met our
We
new
did it,
foe.
Kyle.
We got roly-poly buggies. We got fucking shields, because they're cancer. I hate those things. And then we got fucking...
Missiles are
people.
coming for Kyle. I
No!
will save you.
Oh, wow. Well, you died a hero.
I did.
You made an attempt, Arch. We appreciate it or something.
Gets a little ribbon. Say, I was there.
The participation award, yeah. That's appropriate for Little Arch.
Landing. A mothership is hovering over the city. Launching the
Why
aliens. We might have no chance to win, but we're sending you in just because like you. Infantry unit will take care of the aliens. Stop the enemy from spreading. Spreading like a cancer. Oh wait, I should see if I have new weapons.
Are you a cancer?
Sure.
Yeah, I should probably see if I have unlocked anything more fun.
Better stabilizer? Nope. Better exoskeleton? Yes. Better cannons? Yes. They've been upgraded.
Oh. My minigun got an upgrade at least, so that's something. I do love the minigun. It just you just tag something and it just goes. It's beautiful. I do miss the roly polies though, don't you, Kyle? Don't you?
Roly polies are great.
We haven't seen them in a long time now.
They need to add an EDF workshop when they makes the 6th one.
Oh god, make your own mission.
Yes, and people can upload their own models so you can fight Thomas the Tank Engine or Arachnids from Star Grand. I'm telling you, Sandlot should make a Starship Troopers game. They're the only ones who probably do it right. Where is it? That would probably be based off the Japanese version of Starship Troopers, but that's not the end of the world.
That probably would.
I'll leave it
That Japanese version is kind of quaint.
Beam, 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 beam.
The Japanese version is a combination of
Ah,
the
for fuck's
TV
sake.
show, the book, and the movie. So it's really special.
Bubbles?
What do you want, Ash?
Bubbles.
What did Bubbos do now?
Bubbles keeps trying to kill.
Murdering little savage.
Arch, if I wanted to kill you, I'd use missiles. I wouldn't hit one of the friendly dudes in the back of the head.
Let me correct
with the
you,
minigun.
Bubbles. You wanted to kill and get away with it.
And you failed.
The minigun isn't going to kill anyone.
Traitor Bubs.
Vile.
Evil Bub. Round. Flirtatious Bub.
Round-eyed, little, traitorous.
Go kill
Pig.
shields.
One shield down. That's cancer.
Gaspu.
I'm
That's
kind of
the
close
armor.
to its fucking death laser, though. I'm a little nervous. I'll fly back.
Are you really that close, Kyle?
Wee bit.
Okay, well, if you say so.
Well,
Goodbye, Cody Davis. Enjoy yourself.
Goodbye.
I got a bit of a problem with this. If the aliens have developed shield technology that's capable of withstanding their biggest, baddest guns, what the fuck is the point of even utilizing weapons at that point almost? Wouldn't they just go even harder on the defense?
Apparently not.
Maybe. Baby.
I mean, these shield generators aren't massive. They don't have a huge energy drain, apparently. Why don't you just have those everywhere?
Because the aliens are fucking stupid.
I think that's a fair assessment, honestly. I mean, consider their strategies to use giant fucking roly-poly bugs on us.
Yeah, but those are cute, so you can't really blame them for those. If you had such a species bound to your service, you would use them for war as well.
Cute is an understatement.
Look at it fucking bounce around. It makes cute noises as it dies, too. It's like, so sad sounding. Dead now.
I see green and green. Ah, time for Cosmonaut to die.
That was awfully close.
Da, 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 da. Da, da,
Do they perchance not take damage whilst the penis is extended?
Oh, if they're in the shield? No. I mean, if you shoot the shield generator when you're inside the shield, they take damage. That just means it's extended when the penis is extended. Felt weird to say, but you get the point. Oh god, that boom was big.
Oh boy. Drones as well. Imagine that.
It's time for everything fun to appear.
What?
I don't want to survive this and go home to my parents.
Yeah. They beat Bubbles. Often.
Are we boozes?
I wonder if the Spine Blaster actually does any damage, or if it's merely meant to be some kind of, like, indicator, maybe. Like, you point it at the enemy so that your allies can go like, oh, over there.
No, you point out the enemy so the enemy knows where you are.
Kinda. It seems like a terrible weapon.
A lot of terrible weapons. Have you tried using the Stardust Cannon?
Yes, but it's more like a AoE shotgun thing.
Yeah, and it's fucking great.
If you use it at the right time. If you time it wrong, you'll be big sad.
Well, yes. That's part of why it's great. It's one of the staple weapons I use for Wing Diver.
Green goopy booms.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany Winter said. He's a sad, rad lad.
Well, he's allowed to be. Burning today.
Yep.
Oh look, drones.
Quickly before it shoots again.
Ah, finally. That took a long time.
Oh god, it's charging again.
Well, move.
Working on that. Oh shit! No.
Kyle. Why didn't you just move, huh?
Yeah, Kyle.
Dumbass.
Big red bugs.
Okay. Shield Tard, if you'd please be so kind. No, okay, you're just gonna go over there. Well, I'll slowly make my way towards the shield drone. I'd recommend caution.
Start attacking the mothership.
Kyle, don't attack it. You shot it, didn't you? No.
No, I didn't. Fucking Jesus Christ, Baba.
Arch
Why,
did.
Kyle? Why? Ah, shut the fucking shield generator. Not the mothership. What's wrong with you, booble?
What are you throwing a fit for,
Boo-boo.
boobs?
Tiny boob. Boob shot it. Fucking boob.
No. Talking about the shield generator.
Bubs, you have big mommy milkers, don't you? Don't fucking lie to me.
No, I don't.
Don't. I do not. I do
No.
not.
Slowly make my way towards this shield drone. One of these days, I'll get there. Boom. Boom.
Fucking edge.
They are the edge.
That mothership has left this area.
Good. Fuck. It got away.
I think it just left.
See, I'd love to shoot all drones down command. Nothing would please me more, but my weapon barely makes tickling noises. Why did you equip me with this weapon, Command? Why did you develop it? Why did you spend
Did
time
you
and resources building it?
choose the weapon?
Art's like, shit, my narrative. Are you
Come
eating
on,
my...
Don't
put it
worry,
in my
Arch.
inventory. There must be
I'll
a
help you.
reason, a rationale.
I can hear those weaseling noises in here.
There, I improved your view. I hope you're happy. tank
Our
is
new
so
laser.
slow.
It's remarkable. It can only go a few meters before it disappears, but nevertheless, it's pretty cool.
It's like, pew, pew. Pew,
God
pew.
help me, this tank is so slow. I'm making my way towards Barch.
In Borch.
I feel like the mission is gonna be over by the time I get there, though.
There's a good fucking chance. Is he stuck or something?
No, he's dead.
He doesn't look dead to me.
No. Giant skull says pretty dead to me.
He's behind you.
Are you okay, Kyle?
He's behind you, lasering your asshole. It's not doing any damage though.
I think Bubbles is disconnected or something.
You know, that would be really strange considering I'm the host.
Bubbles, turn to the right.
I'm heading towards you, Arch. That's the
I
thing.
am on top of you.
Well, that's nice, but the fact that you're doing 0 damage to my vehicle.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the mission. That's fucking weird.
No, don't do it yet. I want to see what happens when I resurrect Arch.
Okay.
It seems as if Bubbles has managed to fuck this up somehow. Wait, hold on.
Okay, it's just over here. So what happens when I press E now? Okay, you teleport away, I lose half my health, and you have full health. Okay, interesting.
Now, that was silly. I think
That
we
was
could
something.
all agree. Spider fucking come back here.
I was doing 0 damage to Bubbles. Kyle,
No.
come back here, Kyle. Let me see if I do 0 damage to you.
See if I do 0 damage to you. With these big
You ran out of
fucking
ammo before I
cannons.
did. That's unfortunate for you, Kyle. It's very fucking unfortunate for you.
No, damn it.
Tragic, in fact.
I think this is bullshit. I think you're all traitors.
I think you're all monsters.
Archer's almost unlocked 10% of the game's items. There's a lot of items in this game, by the way. It also includes upgrades, though, so it's not just
It's
individual
not items, it's missions, Kyle.
What? I thought it was based
Dumbass
on
Kyle.
equipment.
No, it says completion rate.
Bubbles, come here. Squeeze, bub.
Dumbass.
I'm pretty sure it's not that, though. I'm pretty sure it's based on the amount of items you've accrued.
Dumbass.
It is, though, Bubbles. You're wrong.
Why would it be that?
Because it's a Japanese game. It doesn't matter.
Is that your only... No, okay.
Well,
That is how it works,
you're
though.
both wrong. Bubbles mostly wrong, but the completion rate is clearly how many missions and stuff you get, okay?
It's everything.
Unless you've max leveled every class, max armored everything, you haven't completed the game now, have you?
Damn, we barely scratched the surface. Only 27%.
Don't worry, we'll suffer soon enough.
Will we, though?
I kind of miss the sky tiles from 4.1. They were so dumb.
It was stare at the fucking roof of the map and shoot the roof of the map. It was the skull is falling boss, and it was dumb.
It was great. I don't know what you're talking about, Kyle. It was absolutely wonderful.
Arch, you had to aim at the sky and shoot turrets on this giant hexagonal grid until all the little hexagons were destroyed.
Good for you.
Took forever.
Good for you!
Yes, roly polies.
Or I'll gift you 4.1, and then good for you too.
I think you've already gifted me 4.1.
You traitor! That's because you just didn't play with us until now when the 5th one
Oh
came
my
out.
god, friendlies. Why do you have to be in the way all the time?
I'm not even surprised.
Thing is, Kyle, I didn't care and you did a really bad job of selling it.
You finally played Factorio, which I sold to you as well.
No!
I did.
I picked up fucking Factorio when he was first announced into early
I
access.
have a
'cause I was
DM
like,
from
this would
you.
be cool.
It says, thanks for recommending this game. It's pretty cool. You can't
Hey,
weasel out of
don't,
this.
Kyle.
Kyle, you
That's
need to learn
what
how
a
to put things
lying
inside of your
noises
mouth
mean.
without choking on it.
Shut up, Bubbles. Boogie boy. Give Bubs a hug for Chant. Chain Bubs to the wall and let Chant have their way with him. Oh, okay.
I prefer the second
Remarkably
one.
gay.
We'll unchain you after a month, Bubs.
No, we won't. Why would we? After a month, he'll be real fucking grumpy.
That's true. We'll just put a sign outside that says $15. Little Ben. Like money.
It would be a cool social experiment. How many people paid the $15? Contra how many people came inside of Bubbles.
Bubbles, you keep track of how many came, and we'll keep track of the money.
A nice equal
A nice equal
Division.
0.
Nice equal.
division.
Oh, we can change that real quick, Bubs. Dude. Bubs like, it's dangerous today. No.
Kyle, kill that.
It'll be like that anime meme. No, I don't want to be bred. And then Bubs gets bred. Actually, being bred is fine.
I have no desire to play Iron Bread. Sorry, Kyle.
No.
You are bred.
Roly polies, go the fuck away. Come again another fucking day. I'm constantly bonked from the skies.
We'll have to
Well, that's
find
why I
out
just
some way
Put a minigun
to
on myself.
play Bread Simulator cooperatively.
I know how. Parsec. One
Because
player
that
controls
game
half
was
the
so
controls.
fucking awfully cancerous. It broke Markiplier. Back when he was trying his best to be cringe YouTuber and just play nothing but those games.
Back when he was trying to be PewDiePie. At least the earlier versions of PewDiePie. I keep forgetting PewDiePie exists even. Like, it's not even on my sphere of what I subscribe
I
or
don't.
watch.
I occasionally see it pop up in my subscription fee.
I never see it. You know what I get nothing
Your
now?
subscription feed?
I
Fuck,
get
your
Armchair
subscription feed is
General,
crazy.
Sand Roman, that one Roman military guy, Seth Zentak. Some food channel that I actually clicked on once.
Why did you watch Fruiter channels?
I
Yeah,
accidentally
why
clicked on it.
Futa?
No food.
Well, how did you
Food.
accidentally click on the Futa channel?
It was like, this was how I make this sort of sauce, and I'm like,
This sort of sauce, yes indeed.
Oh. Yeah, Kyle,
Like-
you're
Bubbles, it's the
not
sauce
making a
you
good
eat
case
all
for
the
yourself
time.
here.
Fucking hell.
Bubbles, it's the same sauce you eat all the time. I was like, oh shit.
Kyle,
Would you disgust me?
Kyle.
It is though. What is it called? That brr, brr, brr. It's got a buh sound in it. Renee,
Bus sign in it.
right?
That sauce I haven't had
You eat it all the time. Shut the fuck up.
this year even, maybe?
All the time.
All the time indeed, apparently.
Oh, damn it. Kyle and his Futa milking.
Yeah, I should stay away from that kind of stuff.
Black 1917 donates a
Kill that.
delicious $5 using. We would rather chain you to the wall and have our way with you, Kyle. You mean Arch? Okay. Arch like, no. Look, he's blonde. People like blondes.
Said you, Kyle. The problem is, though, for Bubbles, we could probably charge $15. For Kyle, we'd probably have to bring that down to an even $5.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Just put Kyle on Fiverr, and that'll do it.
We could. I mean, it worked out really well for those two black people who made videos picking words out of a jar. And PewDiePie made them
Never-
pick a gamer word.
Indian.
Or black. I was gonna say they're Indian.
That's black.
No. That isn't.
No, Indians are dark, not black.
There's a difference. There's a reason why we have different skin tones. Are you colorblind? Or in this case, shade
Kyle,
blind?
you fucking race realist, huh? Reasons why we have different skin tones? There's no... Race is not biological, Kyle. This is God, okay? Shut him out.
God's like, I want this one to be
Race
this
is
color.
a social construct that's made so that we can separate people. The only reason
Yeah.
why people have different skin colors is so that we can separate them from us normal people. Isn't that right,
No, no,
Carl?
no. It's to
Who's
separate
normal,
them
Bubs?
so that the capitalist fat class can keep us from one another and prevent the eternal worker struggle. That's why. How that works. Fact.
I do like being a capitalist, though. Quite nice.
We are pretty fat.
Fuck up. I wish it had made me fat. Sadly, it has not. I mean, I suppose I could subside off McDonald's. No, I couldn't, because the drive... that would be quite costly.
You're incorrect, Kyle. Somebody even made a movie showing that they could kind of subside off McDonald's.
I love that movie. It's like, look, I'm eating the same thing every day, every meal, for like a month. Look how unhealthy it is. Like,
That was such a
don't say.
dumb movie. It's like, Super Size Me was such propaganda. It's like, nobody eats fucking Big Mac 3 times a day, every single day.
probably are some people who are close
And
to
if
that.
they want to do that and kill themselves, that's
Kyle,
their prerogative.
You're objectively incorrect, as always. That's the problem. There are people out there
Can I
so
buy me-
fucking fat, Kyle, so genuinely fucking fat, that they can't even wipe their ass like normal people. Like, I remember reading a thread back in the day where I think it was a chick whinged about how she couldn't use normal toilets. So she used the disabled toilets, and even then they didn't give her enough space because she had to put her foot up on the wall to raise her ass cheeks with one hand whilst wiping herself in between her legs.
Ugh.
You know, now I'm just reminded of that one clip of the really fat woman who starts crying when she tastes a vegetable.
Oh my god, that was so dumb. He's like
It's
got
so
an
good.
anxiety attack from a vegetable. Like, bitch. What? Like, that was dumb.
Ah, what vegetable was it?
I think it was a celery stick.
No, it was. Oh my god!
That was good with
I
dipping
know
sauce.
which it is, but I don't remember what the name of the thing is.
Oh, you know what's good? Cheese and broccoli. Dipped in cheese. Yeah, boy.
Sounds awful.
Check it out. Celery's great for dipping sticks,
Cheese
though.
and broccoli. Now that genuinely does sound pretty fucking terrible, Kyle.
It's actually pretty
I don't know
good.
what's wrong with you. I condemn.
Parmesan and broccoli goes well together.
You would,
It's like, I put cheese on this, and now it's like a goopy, lumpy thing.
No, it's not goopy
Yeah.
or lumpy. It's crunchy.
I mean, that's the problem. Like, the broccoli's supposed to be crunchy, and now you cover it in goop.
It is crunchy.
Dumb.
It's still crunchy. And the Parmesan's crunchy, too.
I'll help. Oh my god, this takes forever to call in.
I know that's
on the
delicious, chat. These two heretics don't know what's good food, apparently. Zucchini's also good. Cucumber with a little bit of vinegar.
I'm helping, guys. I'm
Also
helping.
Almost doesn't like pickles. I don't know why. Pickles are great.
Oh god, yeah.
Pickles are fantastic. Oh my
I'm
god.
helping
pickles
Arch.
Those are not great.
I'm
Spicy
helping
pickles.
Arch.
We have confirmed the landing ship.
You can do so many
Didn't
tasty
even kill it.
veggies.
God, broccoli and cheese is awful together.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
Kyle is
is.
wrong on
Have
many
you had it?
things, and this is especially wrong.
Yes, I've had it.
When?
Carl, you're fucking retarded.
When did you have it, Bubbles? At what age? This is a valid question.
Let's see, when's the last time I had it? I don't remember. Some months ago.
Listen
Lying
to me, Bubbles.
bubbles noises.
It does
lying
not.
bubble
Oh
noises.
no, it's the heavy armored
Oh
ones.
god,
No,
no.
god damn it. Arch, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
I don't even know where I am. Oh, hey! These look cancerous.
They are.
They
have
are cancerous.
double the armor and bazookas.
By the way, some of them are miniguns now.
Yep, miniguns. They have heavy weapons.
And they're a lot harder to stun. Cool.
Because cosmonauts were already cancer. That's why I brought these fucking massive 103 cannons. But Jesus Christ, that's not enough.
See?
See, if you have enough heavy weapons, these aren't so bad. We also have mechs helping us, so it's... On glowy.
They're also all in the same spot.
Natural
enemies.
enemies of ground units. Oh my god.
I don't think we can call anything that wears armor a natural enemy one way or the other, frankly.
Fuck off with your rocket launcher.
Eh, it's fine. Fuck the Chinese.
Damn.
And fuck Africa.
That's
Hey, I
Someone
thought
should
they
loot,
said
though.
America, though. Or did they say Africa?
Was it? I wasn't paying much attention.
It's like,
Something with A.
my country.
They're all the same
No, I
anyway.
think they said America, but fuck America too.
No.
Oh my god, this is
What
so
has
fast.
America
Jesus.
given
Grab the
us?
loot, grab the loot.
Oh, I'm working on it.
Well, you should have said that a little bit sooner, shouldn't you, fucking
Did.
Kyle? What a dumbass Kyle.
Well. Damn. Chloe donates $2 say, big beautiful people eat Big Macs constantly. Also, like the video of a fat woman crying about a pickle flavored potato chip being thrown at her. People ask how she knows that. Oh, how she knew it was a pickle flavored potato chip. That's a good question. She like smelled it in the air like, "Oh, I know that chip anyway."
She smelled the disgusting.
I've had dill pickle chips. They're kind of weird. I remember
Oh, wow.
having them. I went over to Tyler's place for like a sleepover or something. We were playing like Call of Duty 2 because that, before Call of Duty sucked on the Xbox, and I remember we were eating dill pickle chips. I remember eating them. I didn't like the taste of them, but I just kept eating them.
Okay, though.
Disgusting, Kyle.
These are disgusting. Eat another one. Call of Duty 2 and Halo 3. That was the two things, yeah.
I have something now. Yep.
I
Yep.
think you're lying to me, Bubs. Being a little bitch. Kibs has decided that I will sustain myself for breakfast. Glass of chalky milk. Then I'll have lunch/dinner, sandwich, pickled goods, like an olive or a pickle, and couple chips.
Here's a
Genius.
great classic Norwegian treat, right? You take a slice of bread, then on top of the bread, you put fish pickled in tomato sauce. Then you put mayonnaise on top of that, and you crown the creation with a few slices of cucumber.
Oh, why? I think I've seen Cash eating that on stream. I'm not sure. He does that with bread, I think. Pickled something or something. No, not pickled, but something on the bread.
Oh, he put something on the
Mackerel.
bread.
Yeah,
And
no, but
tomato.
something like that. Oh, you know what I really want to make homemade? Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches on sourdough bread. Or grilled cheese on
God
sourdough
damn
bread.
you filthy hippie whore. Sourdough bread. Fucking hell.
Sourdough bread is really good with other things.
It goes well with his vagina.
You're just mad because I have good taste. You're all mad. Chat, is like a proper fresh bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich is fantastic. Like fresh tomatoes, fresh vegetables, nice little strips of bacon. Grand. A little bit of mayo or guacamole, depends on what you like.
No, but I know I'm gonna have pancakes with bacon tomorrow, and that makes me happy.
Pancakes or crepes?
Pancakes. Proper pancakes. Not those fucking disgusting, like, dessert pancakes you get in the store. Proper pancakes.
Okay.
Pancakes with peanut
Pancakes
butter.
are not supposed to be sweet.
Pancakes will be whatever you want. What I like to do with my
Pancakes are
pancakes.
supposed to be sweet when you put sugar on them.
Yes. What I like to do...
Yeah, but that's not the pancakes themselves being sweet. That's the sugar you put on it being sweet.
Listen.
The pancake should be savory.
I'm gonna give you a great recipe for pancakes, chat. Not these Norwegians, they'll think it's savage. Okay? Peanut butter
Probably
and
will
maple
be
syrup.
savage.
In that order. Layer
Look.
it. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
I'm here and I bring support.
Nice. You literally do. What a good little bub. I'm not you. Very average.
The only thing is, I have no idea where I'm actually shooting because the beacon is covering my laser thing. We need to destroy the teleportation anchors, though.
Wait, there's a teleportation anchor somewhere?
Yep. There, we can see it now.
Yes, it is divine. Peanut butter with syrup in that order. So good. And then you stack it. So if you want a peanut butter, if you want a couple pancakes, first pancake, put the peanut butter on, then a little bit of syrup, and then next pancake, do the same thing, rinse, repeat. You'll not be able to eat many of those. Number one, because you'll be full, and number two, because there's a lot of calories. Careful.
Sounds like a challenge.
Sounds like Fat Kyle is trying to fatten up other people so they can suffer as well.
The thing with Kyle is that he claims to not eat anything, which is really strange when you consider how fat he is.
I'm not even fat, though. I could be, if you want me to. If you guys give me enough money. I'm kidding. I'd spend it all in the game. Oh my god, though, if the game sells well and become a millionaire, though, I will be fat. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Every time I think about these things, I miss these things so much. But I can't get them, because that's a waste of money. No, we buy that one type of bread that doesn't have that many calories. Then we buy either ham or turkey, or pastrami or salami to go with it.
Did I kill it? I think I killed it.
Just salami is sad food. Though salami on pizza can be quite delicious.
Yes.
Oh,
It's actually pretty good.
well, specifically hard salami. I don't like that soft shit. Blech. People are like, salami, and it's all slimy and floppy looking, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, it's gotta be hard. Or summer sausage. Fresh cut summer sausage. Piece. You can put that on a sandwich too, but that's a bit more expensive. Can't buy those. Have to buy the cheap lunch meat.
Do you have roly-polies? Yes, we do.
What did you say?
Rest of our miserable lives and reservations.
That was beautiful. I love that.
It's what the immigrants will do to us.
We was natives and sheep.
We was humans. Oh, god damn it. You know that
Literally, we were kangs. We was kangs once. We ruled this planet.
the bugs
the
will make a
immigrants
commercial. Remember that commercial? You guys are in the United States, so maybe not. Where there's this Indian chief dude, and there's some garbage in the ditch, and he just like a single tear comes down his cheek.
Yes, that was very famous.
What's funny is I've been on several Indian reservations. Let me tell you about the trash problem these things have. Oh, it looks like a landfill.
That's not the only problem, Kyle. Engines are filthy people
No, but they do
They
have
build
alcoholic
casinos.
problems.
and drink lots.
Lots of booze. Firewasser.
Uwasa?
One of the EDF soldiers.
down
you
on
shall
me."
not pass.
Don't kneel on me. I'll step on you.
I'm trying to destroy thing.
I'll give you long-range cannon support.
There. It's gone.
When the Dark donates $1, say fried Oreos are delicious. What the fuck? Fried
Americans.
Oreos? What the hell, dude?
Fucking Southerners.
Look, only a couple of things are good fried. Not everything. I had a fried Snickers once. Ugh. 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 Disgusting. Cheese curds.
Vile fat thing.
You can also fry fish if you want. But cheese curds
It's only
though.
frying for cheese.
Cheese curds. That's great.
Fish
Fried.
is for poor people. Sad poor people.
French fries, onion rings can be
Fish is for people who don't like food.
You can also fry chicken. That turns out pretty good, actually. That turns out amazing.
That
So many
turns
ways to
out
fry
into
something.
into an entire fucking fast food chain, in fact.
It does.
See, okay, what you're talking about is deep frying.
Oh, Kyle, you're just being an idiot again, Kyle. That's the problem.
I'm not
Kyle's
talking
just
about
being an idiot
deep
again.
frying. I'm talking about frying. You can also deep fry
Okay.
it as well.
Successfully.
You can fry just about anything then.
Well, yeah, Bubbles, but it changes the flavor. Bubbles is mad
Why didn't
now.
you die?
Bubbles is mad. All right, he also said if we are talking about healthy, nice chef salad with nice vinaigrette. The balsamic vinaigrette. There you go. Main course, medium well T-bone steak with asparagus. Fried asparagus. On a pan. With butter. Ah. Turnips greens. Donation to stuff Kibs' face. Come on, little fatty. Chat likes you chunky. Considering how much pizza you eat, you should have love handles. See, I looked at the pricing, right? To buy a little pizza is kind of pointless. You might as well buy the bigger pizza. And so I buy the big pizza. And so I have leftovers. I still have leftovers from Pizza Friday in my fridge. I gotta eat those.
You should have eaten those already, Kyle.
It takes me a while to eat them. There's so many.
That's right, because you're a fucking pussy.
If I eat like the whole pizza, oh my god, sometimes I do though. Sometimes I do want to. So be it too.
Polishing off a large pizza by yourself is a time-consuming effort, but far from impossible.
You
It's
can do
entirely
it,
doable.
but it's like afterwards you're like, ugh. That-
Homemade pizza,
No.
Kyle. Like, you know
That's
those large...
where you get 1.5 large pizza.
Lord. You know those large, like, I don't know, what do you call them? The one you put in the oven, the large, like, iron slab thingies.
Iron slab thingies. What do you mean? Like a
Yeah, cooking plates.
For
And you usually
cooking.
bake, like, cakes and shit on.
pizza plate. I mean, that's what I
Pizza
call
plate.
them anyway.
I mean, kind of. Homemade pizza, whole of the plate. It's like probably like fucking, I don't even know how much pizza. I can devour one of those. I do feel a hint big apple. That's fine. It's okay. That's a sign of pride. That means you've done well. That means you have prevented starving children in Africa from being sad. Because normally, if you leave leftovers like you do, Kyle, then the little niblets will be like, "Oh my god, we could have ate that food. Now we're sad." But if you eat all the food, they could never have eaten the food, Kyle.
I always love that
So they're happy.
justification that parents would give. You're like, you know, there's starving people in Africa, and it's like, okay,
It's just a way to guilt trip children
Ah,
into
pick your
eating a
post.
lot of food.
oh my god, I had this one friend where my mom and I guilt tripped him. We invited him over to hang out, but I wasn't hungry. My mom's like, "Hey, you want a pizza?" I'm like, "Sure." And my friend Matt's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll have a pizza." And then my mom makes like 2 pizzas, and I'm like, I ain't. Like, I took like a bite out of like one, and I was like, I'm not that hungry. And then we basically guilted him into eating both of them. Oh, it was great. We're like, don't let it go to waste. He was like,
You're a monster.
It's like, you said you were hungry. I was like, yeah, I wasn't really though. I figured you were hungry.
See,
That's funny.
I used to have a friend which I semi-lovingly referred to as Trash Can, simply because he was a black hole. Like, you put food into him, and it never stopped disappearing.
That's me,
Like-
though.
Oh, was it Bubbles then?
No, I have never fed Bubbles. Bubbles is a thing.
I was actually called the trash can, though, because of that exact reason.
Maybe you
Well,
two did go to
fatty.
school together.
No, my friend was not so insolent.
Perhaps that was before he became cranky and grumpy with old age.
He parked away. Like we had like 2 steaks, and they were like big fucking steaks, like near half kilos each. And then you add on the French fries and the salad and everything next to it. Like after eating like 300 grams or so of mine, I was like, oh, good Jesus, no. He parked away his own plus that and dessert. He probably devoured easily 1 kilo of fucking food. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't even
it's
know
pretty
how
doable.
much could absorb that.
Okay, it's time for me to provide fire support. Bam, 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 bam. I am Transformer. Turrets in disguise.
We got a big fucking boog coming.
It's like the 3rd one so far.
I wouldn't mind a Transformer game.
There were several.
There
I
are
think.
Transformer games.
They're no longer
Yeah, but
available
they're
for
all
purchase.
old movie Transformer games and like new universe shit. I want an old school traditional one.
I think there is. It's called War for Cybertron, but you can't buy it anymore.
Yeah, no, but that is not old school. That is still newfangled faggoty nonsense.
Damn. Before Transformers became a Michael Bay movie.
King. Oh wow. Every man a king. We've got long gists apparently. We are under attack from long manions. That's terrifying.
It's not going well for me.
That's okay.
Oh, big
This is
fight.
Carl,
face
if
of
it makes you
American
feel any
fascism.
better, I brought nothing but turrets for this mission.
Good
Just
bubs.
turrets.
Well, that King Spider's dead.
I mean, I don't mind these as much as I do the cosmonauts, because at least these are kind of soft. You can do damage to them, you can see the damage be done, and you can hurt them. Unlike the cosmonauts.
Especially the heavy armored cosmonauts. Oh, boy.
It's time to open fire.
Successfully eliminated the king.
We've killed the king. Long live the king.
What do you mean Long Live? He's dead.
Well, there's probably another king. Oh. God.
There's a lot of kings.
Kick.
My corpse isn't over there. Sometimes the corpse isn't where you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And be
looting.
grabbing that loot.
Sometimes a player is dead, but he's not dead.
That's true. All the loot.
Is that everything? No, that's not everything.
Well, Bubbles is right where my corpse is. Bubbles, what have you done?
It was for good measure. Your health was too high.
Your tank's health was too high.
Okay.
Had to make it look like it got scuffed up. The ladies like that shit, I tell you.
The other one did. See, you know the whole "what about second breakfast" thing from Lord of the Rings? The air raid is more like "what about second tank"?
See, I wish I was a hobbit. They live in those cozy little homes in the Shire, which looks cozy, warm and safe.
Cozy little homes. Like, if you
damp
actually
and
check out these
dirty.
houses, Kyle, you'll see how fucking tiny they are.
Cozy.
Like, the Japanese live crammed into these tiny little cubicles, like the feed cattle they are, only emerging to work.
Die in the machine. That's kind of scary. That's kind of bad. It's kind of not good. Kind of like the opposite of good, actually. The biggest of bads.
Ugh. Drones.
Love those. Shut up.
Drones. Drones.
Hobbits Kibs from Hobbington. Hobbits are hobbitses.
They're taking the cars to Hobbiton.
And then he died. Impaled. Lord of the Rings. You can't watch it without watching the extended edition nowadays. Like,
Well, no.
I literally do not own the regular edition. Because
Can
fuck
you even
that.
get it?
I think you can. I know. At my dad's place we have the original, because that's before they released the extended cut, and then there was the extended cut, and then the original version we bought. You know how they came in those different box sets. I think the one was green, one was blue, and one was like red. I have those, but they're in the back of the shelves because they got buried. It's like, yeah, we never watched those. Discordia's prowling for food.
Two Towers was genuinely the last movie I bought, like in physical form, on physical media.
Oh god. Can't remember the last. Oh no. Was it? Was it actually an anime that I bought? Was the last thing I bought? I think it
Nice.
was. It was the panty and stocking one, which is now retardedly expensive. That's before like streaming was super good because I couldn't stream shit. Because our internet was shit. Well, is this a lot of turrets?
Yes. And they're all gonna shoot. Taka, taka,
Wait,
taka,
these are
taka.
red drones.
Yes, they're red drones.
I was wondering why it didn't die.
Oh, that's
Man,
quite
that's part of the-
spongy.
That one died. You know, there's one upside to the turrets here. I don't need to spend time, resources, energy, or hit points trying to maintain line of sight to shoot the drones.
Somebody's been asking quite frequently. What are your thoughts on the glow in the
On the glow in the dark.
No.
Conspiracy theories, Kyle.
thoughts
Stop
on
it.
the new Necromunda FPS? It looks painfully generic, and it's made by the people that made Deathwing. I have
It
no
looks
interest.
painfully generic and is made by people who are famous for making painfully generic stuff.
It looks like nothing.
It looks bad. It looks just, or maybe not necessarily bad, but it looks generic.
I don't recall seeing any gameplay.
I do. They have gameplay footage available. I'll show you after stream. Maybe after
I
a round if I
don't
remember.
care enough to.
Oh, it looks pretty cool.
It kind of, in a way, makes me sad, but I don't know that I used to be super excited just for the announcement of like a Warhammer 40k game, and God, I'm just not anymore.
It's like, what studios are developing Warhammer games?
Yeah,
Oh, they're all
what studio is
mediocre.
it? And what's the idea of it? And this guy's it's a Necromunda first-person shooter by a studio with a fairly dodgy track record. I'm like, okay, right,
That's
I'll look
not-
at it when it's released, but
Looks like garbage. Deathwing was garbage. The other game they did was garbage.
Deathwing. Ugh.
It was such a bad game too.
Arch, since you're the lore master here, you would definitely agree that autoguns just punch clean through TDA, right?
TDA?
He's acronyming shit.
Tactical Dreadnought Armor. I mean, we're on the topic of Deathwing, so.
Tactical. Yeah, dreadnought armor. Auto guns? No.
Yeah. No?
Auto cannons?
In Deathwing, they
No,
can.
auto guns. Yeah.
Auto
Definitely they can.
Auto guns go right
Oh,
through
right,
in
right,
that
right.
one, remember?
Yeah, no. I needed to think there for a moment, because he's probably asking an actual lore question, or is he just being an idiot?
No, he's asking a legit question this time.
Yes, no, I remember.
Well,
that was
I
one
entirely
of the
know
biggest
they
problems
don't.
with the game. Well, there was two things. One, the game just was kind of boring. It didn't capture the coolness of just shooting like hordes of enemies at all. Primarily because the enemies were way too fucking powerful. And two, because it didn't make you feel like a Terminator at all. Like, there was nothing that made you feel like a Terminator. You weren't particularly tough, your weapons weren't particularly interesting, they didn't sound particularly good, they sounded plunky and plinky and planky.
And they acted like
everything
pea
killed
shooters.
you. See, that's the problem too. Like, if you're gonna be a dreadnought, that should be a power trip thing. Like, there should be literally hundreds of enemies that basically can't do shit towards you, and you can just kill those at foot. And then there's a handful of elites that you need to look out for, whilst the smaller ones kind of distract you. They did make good environments, though. Whoever was up for the environments of it did quite well.
No,
Yes,
level
they
design
got
was
the
decent.
environments pretty good. Now, I do love the fact that the auto cannon you use feels like an SMG.
Yeah, it's also the storm bolters. The storm bolts, if I recall correctly, had like this fucking clink clink clank sound to them. Like, this is something that
like a
no
nail
game
gun.
ever gets right. Something like that. Actually, Relic Space Marine was close-ish, but like these should be explosions. Like, you should think
Fire
rocket launch.
Warrior is fairly close. Oddly enough.
Shut up, we still
Oddly
don't like
enough.
that game.
The game is terrible, but at least like
What's
the bolter
weird-
feels like a bolter in that game.
What's
because
weird
Jesus
is
Christ,
the
that is just
bolter actually
gigantic and unwieldy.
behaves like a bolter in the hands of a Tau, as in he can only fire it once, and then he has to brace himself to shoot it again. I hate that game so much, though.
And even then, his
It
tiny
somehow
alarms should
did
be
stuff right.
breaking.
They should be breaking. They're fucking weak vegetable bones. Oh god. But yeah,
I don't like these things. They don't
Warhammer
die.
video games haven't been good in a long time. Honestly, I think the last decent one was around Dawn of War 2 and Space Marine, to be honest. They both
Video
came out at the
games
same
haven't
time.
been good in a long time.
We still get good games, but we don't get them from the same places we used to anymore. Like, we have to turn to Japan sometimes. Sometimes. We have to turn to
And it's also
indies.
just a complete halt of evolution. Like, yeah, sure. Revolutionizing the genre like 7 times a year, as we saw back in the 2000s, is probably no longer feasible, but we've also completely given up on just advancing the genre.
I mean, there's not even polish happening.
There isn't.
We're actually seeing a degradation in mechanics and general functionality of a game.
Oh yeah, like, again, I bring this up every time because it's the perfect example of it, but Creative Assembly's Total War series is just such an excellent view of this. Because every title has less mechanics than the previous title.
Sadly, Drew. Like, I look forward to playing Medieval 2 more than I do even any of the modern Total War. The problem is, it's partially the design. The game design is one of the biggest problems. Another thing is the awful engine that is the Warscape engine. It was launched with the idea that it would run line infantry combat, and it couldn't. They had to release a standalone expansion called Napoleon Total War, which was originally probably intended to be an expansion pack for the game, much like Attila was, but because both those games received so poorly, they decided to re-release to try to salvage sales.
Total War Engine 3 is a terrible piece of garbage.
It's not that. It's called Warscape.
And yet, they cling to it like a baby to tit.
I think the first engine is called what? Total War Engine 1? And then fucking second engine is called Total War Engine Mod 2. It's modded.
Pretty sure it's just called Total War Engine 2.
I thought it was called Mod 2.
I don't think so.
The beauty of that thing is that it was entirely written in fucking text documents.
Which made it
Relatively
very
easy to
moddable.
Edit. The mods for Total were insane. Any fantasy I've said this 1,000 times, but seriously, any fantasy you can imagine. Literally goddamn Zelda. Literally dinosaurs. World War fucking 2 even. There are mods for it in Medieval 2 Kingdoms. There are mods for almost anything. Almost every feudal era you can imagine. Almost every antiquity era you can imagine. They're doing a Europa Barbarum, a new one, for the Fall of Rome now in Medieval 2. Hell, there's even a Three Kingdoms mod for it. Have yet to try that one.
It allowed so much freedom, then CA took it all away. And the worst part is, people don't complain about it. Now they're in fact thanking Creative Assembly for the crumbs. Oh,
Thank you for DLC. Like, as much as I kind of like the new DLC for Three Kingdoms, there's one stupid thing about it. In the base game, you could not restore the Han Emperor. Now, granted, it was a patch.
That was not in the. Yeah, that's not in the.
That wasn't a patch. It wasn't the DLC.
Should have been in on release.
But you're talking about one of the most core mechanics. They also patched in the Emperor's gameplay mechanics. Like, the Han Emperor didn't do anything before then besides a minor
It
bonus.
gave you prestige.
Which is minor. Now he actually has gameplay functionality when he comes of age. But it took, what, a year for them to add the Han
To
Emperor?
be fair, that is kind of lackluster and broken. I played around with it a bit, and it's like,
It's even
not
not
much you
even
can do with
fleshed
it.
out. Yeah. It's like, okay, farm favor with the Emperor. He sometimes gives you a mission.
you occasionally get a mission, and God forbid that. Like, so I was playing as Mateng. I started in the early start, and it's fine. It's like, okay, I do a little bit of expanding. Okay, I'm at exactly 0 favor. Fine, whatever. Okay, so I try to get a bit of favor back. I have 4. I need 5 to do stuff. So, of course, what happens is the looters spawn and take one of my cities because fuck me. So I go to retake the city from looters, and I lose favor with the Emperor
What?
from
Yes, sir.
retaking my city from looters.
Because
That wasn't yesterday.
you
It
gotta
was the
patch
Emperor's
that.
fucking city. Give it back.
The thing is, with how the
It
Emperor
wasn't even
mechanics-
colonized at the beginning of the game.
That's so stupid. Because, like, how it worked for me is because I was fighting bandit factions. Like, the Emperor didn't hate me. He's like, meh, okay. Like, I was also fighting the non-mob.
The thing is,
he
the
didn't care.
looters, I think they're classified as a Han faction.
That's dumb, though, because they're literally looters.
Yes, it's so dumb.
They shouldn't give the looter faction the Han culture. They should receive
It's
the bandit.
possible it might be a radius bug, because I'm using radius.
Possibly. I don't know. It is Creative Assembly.
Wow.
It is.
Health bar so small.
Get bigger.
This helicopter is derpy.
You see, it's got like lasers on it. Are you dead?
I've been trying to play a little bit of Three Kingdoms recently because I needed something to listen to, basically, or play, whilst I listen to Horus Heresy. It's just, it has so little charm for me. And I looked through the DLC list because I was like, okay, let's see what I'm going to pick up here. I picked up only the Wilds and the Faiths Divided, nothing else, because it just didn't look interesting. Like,
They're really just
chapter
character packs.
packs. Like, I don't. Why? Like, what does this add? Well, a handful of reskinned units. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're not particularly impressive. The reviews will tell you that. The one thing I'm looking forward to is more the non-mon style of DLC, though, where they're going to be expanding the map. Now, people say that they've expanded the Korean side of the map. It looks
have.
like they did. The Korean Peninsula is probably the next culture pack.
That'd be kind of cool. Korea is an interesting faction, I guess.
I was telling Bubbles they should add an invasion DLC as a meme, so that the Japanese invade. Pan invasion. I mean, they tried to do that.
They should.
They failed, but they did genuinely try to invade mainland China.
I don't know why I want Japan as an nation. I want the Aztecs.
That would be funny. As Aztec invasion. They want to be a little fresh with that. They could also do Incan. The Aztecs are much more iconic. But yeah,
Blackfoot.
From
There
the
you go.
sounds of what I read in their DLC blog thingies, it sounds like they understand that the base Total War fandom wants more culture diversity. Actual diversity. Like genuine game diversity. The good stuff.
Well, in the case of Three Kingdoms, that is probably the least diverse game in their fucking setting. Like,
I mean, Shogun 2. It's
yes.
all Japan.
And this is all China, with the same fucking unit for every fucking faction, fighting in the exact same fucking way. It's just boring.
Yep.
Oh, they fixed the non-mons fire mallets things that they use malls. They actually work now. On launch, they didn't even burn.
And it stayed that way until now.
Yeah, no, they take way too long to patch their stuff, though. Genuine criticism for
This is
3K.
like, we're not talking about patching, we're talking about basic fixing.
Like, you advertise this unit that their malls are on fire. Okay? I paid for this DLC. I expect to see it on fire when I click the fire button.
The thing is, Creative Assembly has found themselves in a position now where they've built up their credit again with the fandom. And now they can do no wrong. And everybody gives them a pass, and they know that. Like, they just don't fucking care. They do not fucking care.
Easy to mortal barge?
Faster than it can regenerate. We're still working on the strategy.
Barge is immortal.
We just need to hurt it faster than it can regenerate. It's easy.
I mean,
I feel like
hurting
we're
it.
doing that.
He's not looking good. Like, his skin's starting to tear. Oh, he's running away. Of course he's running fucking...
You're running away. Helicopter! Whee! I had to.
Feel betrayed.
I'm a fucking wing diver and you're flying. Like, there was no other option. Like, competition, no.
Bubbles is like, my heli chopper. At least he waited
My
till the...
useless derpy thing.
So sad.
The helicopter is so terrible.
Jorg, the thing is, diversity of factions. Don't let fucking SJWs pollute a word. Diversity in a game, like true diversity, like factional
Yikes, Kyle.
cultures. See, I like doing that though, because it's funny, because he gets Bubbles mad. Yikes, Bubs. And Bubs like, stop being fucking cringe. Oh. Yes,
Yeah, but the worst part is you are making the word cringe cringe.
I know. The thing is, I want diverse Total War games. I want to have multiple cultures. I want to see, you know, the Kushites. I want them to be playable so I can take the Kushites and fight the English, or take the English and fight the Kushites. I don't give a shit. I want more options. I want more freedom. I want more things to bonk each other.
Yes, but that is not the meaning of the word diversity.
It is
The
diverse.
meaning of the word diversity is female leaders in Rome 2.
I
That's
mean,
diversity, Kyle.
the thing is, if they had just made that an option like CK2, I wouldn't have had a problem with it at all.
Yeah.
It's the
But
fact
they
that it
can-
was a forced patch, and I wasn't even bothered by them adding female leaders because I was like, okay, that's actually pretty realistic because there was actually some queens that actually ruled at this time. What bothered me about that was they made it a point to politicize it.
Yes.
That was when
And
I
even
actually
then,
took
like-
issue.
That's the thing, too. Female leaders. It's one of those things. Did they exist? Not on the field of battle, no. No.
Feel the battle, but
Flat
they could
no.
be governors.
Flat no. The one exception we know of and can confirm is Boudica. That is one exception in how many thousand years of history? Like, this was not a thing. Now, if you want to make it an option, a fantasy option, fucking go right ahead, no issues. But
don't
it
mind
should not
having-
be an enforced part of the game.
Yeah, because it's just weird. I also like the idea of options like that makes it fun because like, hey, you want to break historical continuity and stuff like that. Was
Hey, you
cool.
want to customize your game experience?
You want to have a badass waifu leading your armies? I'm like, yeah, you know what? Sure, I feel like it right now. Pretty cool.
Absolutely. That's why in Three Kingdoms, the one thing I found fun so far is using the their all unique mod and collecting waifus whilst executing all of the men.
You would.
See, what you should do is do that as Lubu.
Oh yeah, Lubu's start date's actually pretty good. Lubu is broken arch. If you
Yeah, no. If you play as Lubu's faction, it's absolutely completely broken.
Yes. What start date is he playable in?
The one that's just after the normal start.
Yeah, that one. Lubu is actually really fun to play as. Cuz like
It is, and Jesus Christ, it's so broken.
once you stack his stats just right, like he can just chow down armies by himself. Of course, we're talking about records
kills
mode.
in the thousands.
It's kind of hilarious. And he gets more perks every time he beats a lord. You don't need to kill them.
So
if you,
you
don't
can
want to.
have Lubu with stalk, fatigue immunity, all kinds of nasty, horrible things.
What's fun about Three Kingdoms is using the little gameplay mechanics to break the game.
Yes, like making Lubu so ridiculously broken in every regard that you can charge spearmen head on without them even having time to brace it because they don't even react before you're like inside of them.
Because they can't see you.
Yes, and your speed and your charge speed is so ridiculously high.
The alien should be ahead.
Three Kingdoms Total War is basically not really a Total War game. I like to think of it as Pokemon, the strategy game.
Arch, what have you found yourself now?
What is
You
that?
found yourself a
What is
V-beam.
this?
You found yourself a V-beam. It fires in
Come
two
here.
directions.
Stop that!
Like a V.
Make me shoot you.
If you
See,
move,
the
I'll
annoying
hit you.
thing is the reflects on...
I mean, sure. I
You have
guess
to shoot him at an angle. That's kind of great.
this is fine. This is great. This is a fantastic weapon. Yes.
I've been disconnected from the session.
I would just get bubbles, bitch hole.
I know what happened. Bubbles' internet died.
That little
Notice how he's quiet now?
fucking ass munching. Little
Bubs,
bitch.
yikes, Bubs. Yeah,
Bitch.
he's gone. He didn't fucking whinge at me. What does
There's
his
no
internet
bitch
do?
quite so bitchy as Bubbles.
Is there a
Now
thing
this
where
is a
it-
Norwegian thing. My internet does this occasionally as well, where it just stops.
Because it happens around stream time. That's the worst part about it.
Oh no, it's completely random. Like my internet will do the same, where it will just stop and then restart, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that. Wonder if that'll happen during the RP when we get that going. We'll be like, barge, barge, barge.
Well, yes, it will happen, but it's fine because when that happens, what happens then is you all just turn on Dev and go, "Why do you want to kill babies, Dev? Well, why is that a core part of your philosophy?"
Is well, good news. I can get through Super Chance now. Glow in the Dark donates $2. Say, so Kibs, weakness is pancakes with peanut butter and maple syrup as well as pizza. Arch is weak to pastries. Now, what is Bub's food weakness? Scorty weakness is tea. And tell tea is her kryptonite. We'll have to ask Fatso when he gets back. Cody Davis donates $2. Say, Total War Pokemon sounds brilliant as fuck. They've yet to make the mod for that in Medieval 2.
The problem too is you're not actually allowed to make full-on waifu mods in Total War 3 Kingdoms. They'll ban your fucking mod for that.
Actually, I thought after, because if I remember right, that lady banned, was it Grace? I think it was Grace. She banned
Yes.
that guy's mod, and then they got so much backlash from the Chinese audience that they literally just had to tell Grace to calm the fuck down and back off.
To an extent, yeah, but you're still not allowed to have like sexy waifus in bikinis. They have to be clothed.
I wonder if ModDB has, or any sort of other mod sites have mods for that, because they can't ban them. They can ban them on the workshop, but if people want to make mods on like the other sites, they can't control
The
that.
thing is, for CA made Three Kingdoms specifically to court the Chinese audience, but the Chinese audience doesn't take their fucking shit. And so you see all of their DLC is like mixed, negative, overwhelmingly negative, etc.
Yep.
Why though?
It's
No,
mostly the
Chinese
Chinese,
don't
if
like
you
it.
read it, when they try to do, like, corrections things. Like, remember Big
Yes.
Tits McGee? There's a one hero that was introduced in the bottom of the map. What's his name? Zai-Jin, whatever. In one of the eras, you can get this Vietnam queen lady, right? And she, in historical documents, had floppy titties. Like in historical pictures and paintings, her tits were massive, like they flop around.
In legends, Kyle, I don't think any reliably
Look, it's as reliable as it
real
gets.
historical
Bubbles.
documents
Do you have any alternative?
are actually going to confirm that she's like 3 meters tall and have titties the size of Mount Everest.
Look, I'm just saying.
Well, I've seen some pretty big titties, Bubbles.
I'm just saying she had big tits, and even on her,
Titties can...
even on her fucking picture, like she has some of the bigger tits of all the characters.
And additionally, Bubbles, I must inform you, you racist, judgmental white male, you, it is actually a
woman.
disease that exists that makes it so your tits never stop growing.
Get in here, Bart. She's a slow bastard.
Hold on, I'm googling this now.
Okay, of course.
What do
you
they
are.
do?
I'm
Did
not
they suck
surprised
the
at all.
milk out in order to get it to stop growing or something? I don't know.
No, they never don't. They never stop growing.
Damn, that's kind of sad, actually.
That's pretty bad.
That is bad.
Let's see
Pretty
here.
really bad and unhealthy too. I'm sure Jake would love it.
He probably would. That sounds right
There
up his
you
alley.
go. Let's see. This is a genuinely awful source for this. No, let's not use this. Let's not use this. $30L is her current bra size.
I don't even know.
You know, there's a point where you're just not able to visualize it anymore because it's so foreign.
That's not even the
Surgically,
biggest.
can they surgically remove some of the boob?
Oh, here we go. Yes. I accept your fucking tracking cookies website. It's fine.
Like put some cookie. See, they use the word cookies, and it's like, oh, a cookie. It's like no,
Cookie.
it's
Here.
not good.
So this chick
oh boy.
has 34K tits.
Okay, we're pulling her up on stream. Oh damn, that's some big titties. They're about the size
And
of her
she's
skull.
only 23, and they keep growing. She wants surgery to remove to make them smaller.
I don't blame the poor girl. Jesus Christ, that's gonna hurt really bad.
Oh yeah, so like she's got genuine medical conditions because of this, and it's also doing horrible shit to her skin because they weigh 1.3 kilos apparently now.
Is there any reason why she hasn't gotten surgery yet?
Can't afford it, but that was a while ago fundraiser or something.
Well, hopefully she got herself that fundraiser going and she can get those downsized. before
And
they
it
hurt
is a
too much.
literal like it's a medical condition. They just won't fucking stop.
That's horrendous.
There's this. I should see if I could find it too, but no, I'm sure I'm walking for it. There's this beautiful picture of her standing next to her husband, and the underside texture is like, "Oh yes, my loving husband, Ken or whatever the hell his name is, always loving and supporting," and he has the biggest shit-eating
I
grin
saw
on his
that
fucking
picture.
face.
There's like, where her husband was standing next to him, and he's just smiling like, yeah.
Yes, it's just like, yeah, this is horrible, honey. This is absolutely terrible. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Be nice, Psycho Dad. Psycho Dad.
Let's see here. Gaoxi records only write in the mountains of Kuchan Commandery there is a woman with the surname Trio with breast 3 thok, meaning 1.2 meters long, unmarried, assemble people and rob the commanderies, usually wearing yellow tunics, feet wearing shoes with carved fronts, and fights while sitting on an elephant's head, becoming an immortal after she dies.
There you go.
Quote-unquote historical accounts claim she had 1.2 meter long titties that she threw behind her back when she rode into battle on her elephant.
Yeah. See, no problem. Historical records.
See, I
Historical
told you it
records.
was historical, Bubs. Yeah, I don't believe Kib.
Historical records, entirely reliable.
She had
Allow me to
big
just
titties.
put 1.2 meter titties into my search engine here, and sadly, all I get is results like 2 tits, 1 pussy, and midget big tits.
Listen, Arch. Now that you know this squeakret, when you play Three Kingdoms, just be sure to head south and pick up that character for your waifu collection.
In the book Vietnamese Traditional Trial, 1920 to 1945, written by David G. Marr, an American professor, told the story of Trieu T. Trin as followed. Trieu T. Trin was a 9 foot tall, 2.7 meters, woman who had 3 foot long, 90 centimeter breasts. She also had a voice which sounded like a temple bell, and she could eat many rice packs and walk 500 leagues per day. Moreover, Trin had a beauty that could shake any man's soul. Because of repeated altercations, she killed her sister and went to a forest in which she gathered a small army and attacked the Chinese.
Well, as you do.
Sounds pretty accurate to me, Bubs.
According, let me see, when's this from? It's 2017, so there might be a record breaker here, but in 2017, the largest tits in the world were bra size 38 KKK. Natural, apparently.
Some heavy honkers.
Here you go, Kyle. This is the most safe for work one I could find.
The most safe for work one I could find. Oh my god. Jake would love this.
I'm sure he would.
This is as realistic as it gets for you, Jake. I'll send it to him as well.
Oh, no, excuse me. These are not the largest natural tits in the world. These are simply the largest. She eventually fulfilled her dream of packing 1.8 gallons of silicone into
She looks
her
the type.
titters.
She does very much look the type.
Does.
See, now I need to find the largest natural titties.
The search is
Well,
on.
apparently you have to go to Vietnam for that.
Apparently Pamela Anderson is only on like the 4th place there, so... Let's see. Number 1.
I think he died, Kyle.
You
There's
might
no
be
such thing as overkill, Kyle.
There isn't.
Oh.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Hello.
Don't worry, Kyle.
It
Darker.
looked shocked to see us. Why did it?
It did. Because it spotted us. It was like, oh shit. Humans.
Nibba. There be humans.
Look at them crackers.
I never understood that lingo.
Why?
Cracker?
Yeah.
It has
from the whip.
bubbles. Why did you hurt me?
You walk
Crackers
into
from
that.
the whip? Okay. I was always thinking like saltine
No, no.
crackers.
No, it's not the whip. Or maybe it is, but I have
The
heard
whip
that
goes crack.
came from the soldiers who used to eat this tiny little white dry biscuit, and was the soldiers who were usually ordered out to, fetch them once they decided they didn't want to work anymore on the plantation.
No, cracker comes from the slave drivers.
That's hilarious. This
That's
whole
silly,
time I
though.
was expecting it to... I thought it was related to saltine crackers. I had no
It's
idea.
silly though.
See, it makes perfect sense because the crackies, I guess, would be like, oh shit, there's the cracker again. You're gonna crack our asses.
This doesn't make sense, Bubbles. You're making shit up, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't know if I believe this, Bubs.
Yeah.
No,
Call
okay.
fucking
Cracker's
bullshit,
a relatively
Y'all are free to be
recent
retarded.
term, Bubs.
Yeah, Bubs. Lying Bubs.
No, huh?
You approve, Bubs?
Lying filthy Bubs.
Could find if I needed to.
I don't think you can find
Well,
it. But...
we've managed to locate the world's largest pair of breasts. Why can't you find a citation for your wild cracker story? Hmm?
Wild I thought it was.
Why are you
fucking
so
like
racist,
crank.
Barge?
You can't be racist towards white people. Literally impossible.
Not being
Racism is
racist towards
powerful
white people,
beverage.
being racist towards crackers.
Oh shit.
Oh, we got cosmonauts.
We do.
Come upon them from the sky.
Don't worry, something firepower.
They got absolutely butchered for once, which is good.
I may not be a wing diver, but by God. A wing diver's up in the air.
Storm Raven asks, says, dumb question, do you think using rules from the 40k RPG Only War could be used for Necromunda RPG?
Sure. I see no reason why not. You have
Dark
to.
Heresy might be better
Depends on
suited.
which 40k RP. If it's Rogue Trader, you gotta manufacture in a
said
currency
Only War.
system.
Only War.
Only War? I honestly played that. I don't know. But I
Mix
see no
Only
reason why
War
not.
and Dark Heresy, and you basically got Necromunda right there.
My God.
To be fair, you
My
could just use
God.
Dark Heresy Ansys. Then it just depends on which specific rules do you prefer. They're in the fog.
They are. Unfortunately, they can see in the fog.
God
far better
damn it,
than I can,
Kyle.
frankly.
Bobo's murderer! Murderer!
You jumped right into that, Kyle.
Murderer! Like, screw the aliens. Like, they might be a threat, but compared to Bubbles, they're nothing.
Well, maybe if Kyle would
least the
jump
aliens
literally
wear their
right in front of
allegiance.
me when I'm shooting things.
Bubbles, I don't want to hear excuses for your murderous tendencies.
At least the aliens don't pretend to be friends and then backstab and betray at every opportunity.
You know, if you prefer, I could start backstabbing and betraying you.
You have multiple occasions, Bubbles, you filthy, lying sock puppet.
I mean,
Marsh,
kind of right, though, Bubbles.
you moving
kinda
into
right.
shit.
Oh
That's,
my God, I killed him.
yeah, I don't want to hear a word of this anymore.
You ran directly in front
Kyle?
of me when I was shooting Bubbles.
Kyle?
I can do
I
it
don't hear
again.
a word of
Get away
this
from me.
anymore.
Kyle?
Make me do it.
I'm gonna ride you.
No, you're not. Fuck your car.
Oh.
That's right, you waddle off.
Bert. We discussed this, Bubbles. Only I get to fly.
When Bubbles kills you, I want to know that he's doing it for a good reason now.
He's started it. He's killed me how many times? I just killed a couple helicopters. It's nothing.
He's silent now. He's focusing on trying to hit you.
Focusing. This is true.
Bubbles, try not to friendly fire the rest of us.
Can't help it.
How effective this is.
I need more armor so I can kill on equal footing.
All it takes is one hit
Need
from
more
this
That
game.
armor. Yes, one hit versus many.
Oh god damn it!
I have
That's hard
no
to hit.
direct fire weapons.
Okay, we're actually starting to run
You
out
got
of health.
nothing but luck on weapons.
No, stop killing each other, damn it! Like we're running out of health to borrow off the
I don't
ground.
trust him.
Bubbles.
I don't trust him.
I mean, that's fair. He is Barge. He's making happy Barge sounds. And he is flying towards you. God damn it,
I'm being
Arch.
bombarded. What do you think I am?
I have no health to revive him, so it's on you. Now stop it. We're running out of communal health. Our overall health numbers are dropping. You fool!
We have started this now. We're not going to stop it, now are we? That would be silly.
That would be absolutely silly.
I need to bring something with more AoE effect. This thing just doesn't really do the trick.
Starburst cannon or whatever would probably do the trick.
The Starburst cannon might. Yes.
I know because Bubbles has killed me with it several times.
It's pretty good at doing that.
And also the problem that I have like a third of Bubbles' health, which is not helping.
Okay, let's beat the mission.
It does have that I have no direct fire weapons either, so I'm just stuck using
The
that.
homing weapons! Everything
Now,
you have homes!
The fucking aliens are right here, okay? God damn.
No.
No,
They've
it
literally
tanks you,
walked-
yes, but it just it smacks
Traitor,
all
you
around.
fucking idiot! Shoot the frog!
No!
Shoot. Bubbles, he's gone rogue. You know that
Well, you have to go and resurrect him, Kyle.
I shouldn't have. But the thing is, I want you to know when we force him to play Halo cooperatively, you know how it's gonna go down.
Yes, I do.
We're just gonna see you kill me. That's how Halo should be played, though. Oh, good, the heavies are here.
That's nice. The biggest problem is I can't actually see them.
Well, they're near me.
I'm just aiming for the thing I see when they shoot Arch.
Oh, they're coming for you, not Arch. Arch is just sitting up there staring like a little coward. Probably waddled away. Wouldn't even be surprised.
It is pastry time soon.
Pastry time soon. It's only been 3 hours.
Arch is weak.
Yeah.
You know
More
that,
than
Kyle.
it should be.
He is weak. Good lord. Good fucking lord, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna survive for too long.
That's right, I did my taxes. I'm happy now. That's right, the government took my money. I'm sad now.
There we go. Now.
Really? You waited till then?
Now, wait until Bubbles died, of course.
He just
Now
sat
go
there.
find some health.
Find health weird. I can't even see where the bullets are.
There's health behind us on the map, Kyle.
I think we're dead. I think.
Now, don't go fight the big aliens, you dum-dum.
Better hope you can fly fast, boy. Because these boys can run fast.
You dum-dum.
Imagine if Bosch was actually useful, Kyle.
You're both Norwegians. I'm putting you in the same bucket. The only useful person here is me, Kibs.
Tuh,
That's incorrect.
you were the one who resurrected Arch.
You're the one who killed him. Also, you both started this. How many?
Incorrect.
We have
He
one.
sabotaged my helicopter.
We have one scene in this stream where Bubbles fires a cannon from his tank, and his Arch flies in and blows Arch out of the
No,
sky.
he's killed me 3 times this stream alone. You little shit whistle.
Oh god. I think they're back on patrol
2
mode.
of those times were entirely accidental. The 3rd time was mostly accidental. It was more of a calculated risk than anything else.
Chat says they can't wait to see Barge play Deep Rock Galactic. Gonna see him do it Friday.
Maybe.
Download it. It's a good game. Discordia's
Maybe.
Discordia's real into it, aren't you, Disco? Little stunty.
Disco has been playing it.
It's basically think
He's
of it
been
as
addicted.
what's that fucking race in humans that are short in 40k?
Squats?
Yeah, think of it as Squat Simulator. There you go. Basically Squat Simulator.
I like the frog.
Return to Slavic roots.
The frog is pretty.
Fog is pretty
And play.
awful. Because they will shoot you through the fog, but you can't see dick.
My God. Big Tits McGee. Look at that. A fucking course arch is waddling off for pastry, says Discordia. Damn, she just called you out. There's like, wee, Fifi.
Disco drinks tea from cans. Disco has nothing she gets to say on anything.
Did you find any health out there, Arch?
Just one. Doubles did a fucking terrible job of fighting these things. Jesus.
Poor Arch.
Absolutely awful.
Well, if you had decided to be useful, maybe I could have killed more of them.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta create a Steam curator page of games we approve. Because, nobody else is doing it. At least, right by my book.
No, it's because Steam
A lot of
curation
people
was
are doing it.
a stupid idea.
As a meme.
Yes, it's like Commander Shepard's doing it. A lot of things like that are doing it.
We're gonna do it. It'll be called Bubbles Approved, and then Barge Approved, then Kib Approved.
Steam curation was a half-hearted fucking attempt to basically make Steam's customers do Steam's work for them.
Well, just to do the review things. Like, if you use the curator system properly, you'll follow a curator that curates games that you agree with. Like, they generally do certain things. Like, I was a curator for a while. I had a pretty decent following. But the thing is, like, you have to focus on a specific style of games. Otherwise, people will just like, meh, why are you reviewing an RTS? You only do RPGs. Very finicky.
Finicky. Oh, they all gathered in one exact spot. How convenient for them.
That'll be very convenient, I'm sure.
I'm getting ads telling me to join Space Marine Lodge. I'm concerned. Good.
More unfortunate for me. Maybe we could split up a bit. Yes? No? No? No?
Red Viking says, do it, Arch. Kibs got me addicted. Very fun. I know, use it. That's why I auto-corrected. I Kib corrected. Because
People do like getting games that we play occasionally.
I mean, I see our community server playing the EDF games more than when we stream them. Whatever game we stream, generally you see them play. Same goes for when Arch does it, too. If you look in his server, when he streams a game, then you notice there's a lot more people talking about said game. Like, they do have an impact. To what degree, I can't quite. Oh my god.
It has an
Influencers,
impact.
Kyle. Influencers.
Don't use that word. We're not
Sounds
influencers.
like a word.
Influencers
the correct word, though.
cringe. That's like basically the gateway word to groomer.
The gateway word to groomer. Kyle, do you have some things you'd
Kyle
like to
wants
share
to join
with
the
us?
Game Grumps, I think.
Oh,
Kid
Jesus,
Grumps.
Kyle, not the Game Grumps. Fucking hell.
Let me in, Aaron. I'll be just as entertaining, if not more, for the ladies. To be fair, that was
Don't
quite
worry. Banging a 22-year-old is now considered to be grooming.
No, it doesn't matter. Let them eat each other.
What, the recent thing? Oh, no, that part wasn't it. But apparently he'd been chatting to her since long before she was legal. From what I've heard.
Grooming her to the age, bubs.
They knew, like, I think... Whoever contacted whoever was like 1 month before she turned 18, and then he banged her when she was 22.
Bubs.
Oh,
This is funny.
there you go.
Let this continue. I enjoyed John
Very
John's
much
post on
grooming.
Twitter where he said, does this mean we get to continue our Sonic 06 playthrough? And I'm like, damn.
Yes.
He couldn't wait. To be fair, I don't blame him.
John Tron had been sitting on that particular burn for a while.
That's funny.
It was funny.
There was a lot of funny things that came out of it. By and large, I disagree with cancel culture bullshit. But it was funny.
By and large. Except when I find it funny, in which case I heartily avow.
I mean, I'm gonna laugh at it, but I don't think it should happen. Like, it's stupid. No one should be canceled unless you're actually a pedo. And from the sounds of it, he's
Look
not
who's in
actually a pedo
chat.
from what we know.
It's Ubuntu.
Wow, you're a little late, Venji. What difficulty are you lads running? Says Venji, or asks. Bubs, you're the...
We're in hard, right?
I think it's hard.
I
Hard,
think we're in
right?
hard.
We need to
Hard, right?
pat and rub this
Not
out.
just right. Hard, right?
Is that like a hard R?
Yes. Just
Okay.
worse.
My fingy itches.
Good.
Well,
Suffer.
scratch it then.
Scratching it.
What's wrong with you?
It's this burn scar I've had forever. Ugh, it just keeps coming back.
So remove it.
Tried scratching it off once. I scratched it off several times. It just comes back.
You know,
Fix it?
scratching off a scar doesn't really work.
It doesn't. Like, it's like a hard bit. It's because it's from a burn. It was a pretty bad burn. And it's from a dumb thing, too. I was making pizza with friends as they came over. And I caught the pizza. Because it was about to fall off the rack. But it flipped upside down and pushed my hand against one of the metal grates. And fortunately, it was only one part of my hand. But I have like a little bar line right there. And I'm like, God damn it. It was so painful, though. But it happened.
But you probably deserved it.
It just made me realize that burning is probably the worst way to go. Like, fuck that.
Well, that's valuable information for the future, Carl. Now you'll know that you don't want to burn to death.
I'll be like, oh, grab the fucking gun. Gotta take the easy way out.
Fucking frog, you didn't even drop any health packs. That's cheating.
Lol.
There's only 4 of them, Barge.
Oh, there we go. There's some health. Finally. Rah, 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 rah. What you whinging at, huh?
Rasputin?
What you whinging at, huh? Can I shoot? Oh, hold on. I was thinking, can I just shoot using the minimap to guide me? And the answer is kinda.
A gender has been farming mission 100 for armor and guns and is bored because he's doing it alone. Well, of course you're bored when you're going to do it alone.
Not only doing it alone, but you're farming the same mission over and over again, Avenger.
Yeah, silly though. Why would you do it? Uh-huh.
Go play a real game like TBO.
Unfortunately, they
active?
figured out my ruse and have started attacking the buildings. Most unfortunate. Arrgh! The cosmonauts are explaining their tactic to the frogs.
They're like, Sig Heil. And they're like, what? It's a string
They're
we learned from the
becoming
humans.
smarter. They're becoming wiser. But fear not. It's fine, for humanity will always prevail. Somehow, some way. Or maybe not today. Who knows?
Someday.
Some Beyblade. See, Beyblade was a fine little piece of entertainment, okay? Horrifyingly underrated by the evil crowd of anti-Beybladers. In fact, there are even Beyblade channels existing to this fucking day that does Beyblade matches.
I just love the idea of Beyblade match. It's like, yes, you get this like really cheap ass plastic thing, like really cheap, like you just feel the flimsiness of it, and then you just spin things. You basically spin retarded idles in there, and
Yes.
then one of them falls over. It has nothing to do with anything. It's like, cool.
Well, you see, there's spirit animals living inside of the Beyblades. That's
Haven't
the
you
unique
seen
part
the
of it.
TV show? I have.
Yes,
fucking
it does
lion
that in
shoots what's
the
in those fucking
TV show.
things.
Now, we played with Beyblades, and I don't recall them ever looking like that in real life.
How about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well-
Believe in the heart of the cards.
What can I say, Bubbles? I guess you just didn't believe hard enough, or you didn't have the spirit to call forth the fucking animals or something.
Look, we need to
Did
break
you?
into saying about him not having an imagination.
Of course, I've seen many Beyblade burst into fucking flames and fire angry cows out into the world. This you're common everyday occurrence.
As he starts
don't you know?
laughing because he can't tell a straight lie. Damn it, Arch, you're bad at this. He's like,
It's an obvious thing.
You know,
It's just what
you're
you
not
do.
very convincing right now.
fucking A. You're the worst liar here.
By the way, do the frogs regenerate all health, or just parts of it?
If you shoot the torso, they don't regenerate any health from the torso.
Okay, cool.
Neither of them do. So if you damage the torso, that'll stay damaged. Or the head. Taking out the head or the torso will result in permanent death.
Because I'm wondering if this chip damage has any effect.
I mean, you're getting them.
Oh no.
They have big health pools, though.
If you get me up, I can call down a lot of firepower on them.
On them. Bubbles.
Or
Keep
just-
lying, but okay.
I was like, oh no.
I totally bombed them this time. What's that whistling noise? Nothing.
Poor Arch.
Mostly
He's too
accidental.
retarded for his own good.
Bubbles like, magic, get me up. No, what are you giving me?
I might resurrect Kyle, but he'd probably just die.
No, get Bubbles.
Stiffy
These
says,
artillery
what does
things will
Japan
actually do
and
good.
fantasy animal fighting. See, the thing is, the Japanese don't like the Chinese. So, whenever they do the, like, fantasy animal fighting thing, they're just pretending it's the Chinese people.
Are you
No, the
sure
Chinese
about that?
Yes.
Wait, really?
I'm 100% certain of that, Cal.
How proof? Proof where?
What do you want proof? I'm telling
need
you, this
proof.
is fact, Cal.
You're lying because you're fat. Like, no. JB Dirt Golems, every time you look over and you see me dead, is because I've been dead for the last 5 minutes. So every time you
Yeah,
look over every 30
no.
seconds, I'm still dead.
We've been sitting here for, like, forever.
Arch, just revive Bubbles. You two together will be able to take him easy.
I can't trust it.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You have to reach out a hand of friendship and kindness. And
have
don't
it
grab his
spat
penis this
upon,
time.
you filthy whore.
See, if he spits upon it this time, you can have justification to be like, well, Bubbles is a bastard after all. Because the chat will know. The world
Or it
will
was your
know.
revenge for him not helping me earlier.
Oh, you're getting them.
Oh, I fucking got another one. Oh, no.
Look at that blue bar dropping. Wasting our precious health. This is communist. Your health is our health. That's kind of how EDF works, though.
Kinda. Vaguely.
Sort of.
Sorta. It's literal truth, though. Facts and logic care not for Kyle's feelings.
Bwee, bwee.
I mean, you could ask me about kit bash things, but my response will always be like, I don't know what that is. Let's see if Arch knows. What's your idea? Would a kit bashed Escher with witch elves work?
Kit bashed Asher with witch elves.
Escher, E-S-C-H-E-R. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Possibly. This is a mistake. Filthy thing. Now, leave before it turns on me.
Where are they, Arch?
I don't know.
Use your mini map, you monkey. Use your...
Somewhere.
Well, that's not hitting them. I can tell you that for sure.
I can tell that too.
On the other side of the
hear them.
buildings from me.
There's 2 pieces of loot in front of you. Nope, they're on the other side of the building. In fact, they might be on the other side of the big building.
I think they're taking damage. They're making noises.
Yes, they are. One down.
You and me, we're gonna have fun. What's wrong, little
Just hear
alien?
explosions in the background.
Where'd you gone go, alien?
Christopher, there are no respawns in EDF. When you go down, you stay where you are until you are revived, or until the mission ends, or you lose. Which is the same as the second. We did it.
So,
That mission got hard only because these two monkeys tried to team kill each other.
oh, yes, that is correct. If he'd managed to keep himself in check,
We would be so much further. We probably would have done like
If only Arch didn't go full retard.
Now, you two, the mission's not done. Don't fight yet. God damn it. Swear to God.
Now,
they're
it would be
looking-
nice if these aliens wouldn't put the gun through the building and shoot like that.
Of the current situation.
will be nice. But it will not happen.
Operation over. Copy that.
Grab that and that. We did it. We managed to beat the mission.
Oh my God, it was a miracle. Hero was expecting a restart at
It only
any
took
minute.
forever. Oh
30%.
my God, yes. Ah, yes.
Picked off 2 of them.
More turrets.
Now,
No treason.
No.
Get back here, you little weasel.
Enjoy your gay-ass pastries.
Like, they're not gay, they're just different.
We're just
Forget
homosexual,
time.
okay? Yes, enjoy your forget.
Look at him, he's all happy, wappy, and blonde.
Oh my God, Kyle, this is beautiful.
What is?
You need to see this turret.
Fine, Bubbles, you big baby. If you're a video
You just
game boss,
need to see it.
what game or genre would you be in? And what would be your unique boss mechanic? I'd be the boss that closes your game so I don't die. I don't want to die. My special power is I defeat you the minute I see you. The second thing is I delete your save. And the game uninstalls, therefore making me immortal.
I'd be the ruler of the universe, and my special, my unique boss mechanic is that I'm actually prepared, so you can't ever get to me.
it sounds like being a homeless person, though, because you just move all the time, because the plot armor of the hero. That's silly.
Can't believe Barge betrays early every stream. So I have to rewind missions every time.
Kyle,
But
you see these things?
What?
This is going to be art, Kyle.
press the button. That's dumb. And it's remarkably short ranged.
I can see it working fairly decently against the roly-polies.
This is extremely strong. Be careful.
I mean, it does horrible Ooh, tunnels.
Are there tunnels in this game? Oh, there are. They removed the subway from the game, okay? But to be fair, the map was like 20% subway and 8% tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Those are adorable, though.
Man, I wish I slept through things. I don't have time to sleep. Actually, no, I do.
That's nice.
I would like to sleep, but we don't have time for that. We have a lot of work to do because reports are coming up already, and fucking Evil Genius is coming out right when reports fucking start. That's gonna be miserable.
Sounds like you need to juggle your time.
Games need to not release at the end of the month or beginning of the month.
You could just not play the game outside of streams.
I wasn't gonna play it outside of streams
And then what does it matter when it comes out?
because streaming when report season is going on. It's still stressful.
That's because you're incapable of differentiating between work 1 and work 2.
We must do all the works until there is no more work. Look at Barge.
Oh wow, the turrets are finally out of ammunition. Took a really long time.
Imagine Ketchup will be home soon.
You can imagine anything. None of which are true.
Yeah, true. And what are you gonna do about it, Arch?
Stream's also gonna end soon, so there's that.
Yes.
See, Bubbles, Kyle, both of you, no thanks. I'm not a betrayer. I was here until the end. Now, look at the baguette.
I
We're
can't see
here
it.
till the end. Liar. Liar.
I mean, he technically hasn't left yet.
Yeah, but soon.
Look at the baguette.
Can't look at it. I don't see anything. Take a picture.
It crunches. It's delicious.
I don't know how. Crunchy baguette. Put it in your mouth and suck. It's like, no.
Sucky sucky. Pandora.
As a final thing to point out, I would just like to say that William Shatner is fucking 90 years old.
That's sad. No, he's old.
And he
And
spends
yet-
most of his time arguing with people on Twitter.
He does. He's
Yes.
got so much energy.
He's a spry little fucker. He has his own show still. He's 90 years old and he looks at worst in his early 50s.
Honestly, he looks the same in that Star Trek movie Bubbles and I watched, the really bad one. The Next Generation
I don't
one.
know
I didn't
how
watch that
many
with you.
babies' little necks he has snapped and sucked the bone marrow out of, but it's worked.
I would like to point out, Bubbles, that the first half of that movie was alright. It's the second half that really hits home.
I told you it was bad.
Like, the first half, you're like...
I just
"Oh."
joined and I was like, oh, you're watching that? Ugh. Ugh. And then I leave.
Like, I was like, why did Bubbles leave? And I was like, he's just overreacting. And then we're watching it and like, it's kind of bad. And then, like, as time goes, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's actually kind of terrible.
He died in the end. That was funny. In the most corny way possible.
What is
helping Kyle.
Papa Don's?
Papa Don's.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pizza joint.
Sounds like a knockoff of Papa John's.
It does. God damn it, he's sending me stuff.
This is bad, Kyle.
I have to look at that in a minute.
This is
Things are-
actually bad, Kyle.
Things are bad. Are you dead or something?
I'm, far away. Very far away, in fact. No. On the other hand, maybe the flamethrower turrets are good against the shield drones. If the shield
Mr.
drones aren't
Twisted
going to move.
Frenzy donates $5 to ask, will you guys ever play Magicka? Now that was a special YouTuber game, I remember. That was made by Paradox, actually. They sort of abandoned that franchise, didn't they?
Yes,
They made Magicka 2 and that was the end of it, I think.
Papa
It was
Don's.
fairly well received, though.
I see what
I
you
don't
mean.
know about the second one.
Arch thinks he's funny. I think Arch is becoming a boomer. Like, no,
It
I'm
is
not.
funny.
No, I'll show you after.
Oh, that's right. You're a pussy. I forget.
Hold on, pussy. My YouTube videos don't get deleted. Arch. Mine just get banned worldwide.
Kyle's actually a wet-ass pussy.
Oh no. Whap, whap, whap. That song's so cringe.
Wappa, wappa, wappa.
Well, Kyle, don't worry. When we play Deep Rock Galactica, I'll send you more pictures of camps filled with immigrant children.
Are you feeling okay? you feeling okay?
Hi, Kyle. I made it back. It took me that long.
I'm impressed.
I
See-
actually traveled this whole time.
Here, Kyle. This is even safe, okay? And this is why we need non-safe for work Trump tube, okay? Because shit like this is fantastic, and we need more of it.
Yeah, but that's on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why we need Trump tube. and for it to be non-safe for work, so we can get this.
So you are using your Twitter.
No, this is from my fucking Discord. The
I saw that post
place
on
things
Twitter earlier today. I
that
follow a
people
lot
think I
of people
like.
that post stuff like that.
Of course you do, Kyle.
What? I just showed it on stream. It's just a bunch of World War II looking things. The weird thing with that is like it's the Centaur girls, and they're like in World
They're
War
cavalry
I
kind.
uniform.
They're cavalry. Don't you understand? What
I get it.
wrong
They're
with you?
cavalry. They're big
Cavalry.
targets though. Those things, they're gonna get shot the fuck up.
That's true. But so were humans. So, you know.
Cavalry stopped being a thing because World War I.
That's incorrect, Kyle. Cavalry existed in World War II as well.
It did, but it stopped being a mainstay because of the what was it? Didn't they use them in one charge and it was really bad?
Stopping a mainstay before World War One.
I know, but I swear they used them for something. Besides scouting.
You're a dumbass. Like you're confusing the cavalry. They didn't have charge cavalry in World War One either. Not with any real expectation of them being effective.
So they had them.
It hadn't been effective for over 100 years at that point.
Now there was a couple of occasions, primarily the British, which still tried doing cavalry charges, which didn't work out very well, unsurprisingly. And only in the initial phases of the war too, when, I remind you as well, the Germans thought that the premier military strategy was to advance very slowly in massive, densely packed squares. Even as the French figured, haha, silly Germans, don't they understand? It's massive, densely packed columns, that's the thing.
Colorful columns.
Yes, very colorful columns.
The French uniforms were beautiful. That was also
They
why
were.
they were awful.
Well, that's also why they quickly changed those uniforms. Even the French managed to realize that they made a mistake. Hi, Kyle.
Sky blue with the
Bubs.
red trousers.
I have no guns. That's like my problem. I don't have anything to fight things with, really.
I'm dead.
Oh,
You're
that's a
dead.
problem. Kyle, why'd you have to go and die?
Because, Bubbles, you didn't save me.
It's very inconvenient for me.
That's those poor horsey girls. Oh, they get shot. And they're all dead. Did you just revive me while I'm stretching? Get back here. Do it again.
Fucking retard, Kyle.
Also,
Dumb bubbles. Look what you did.
Yeah, I expected too much from Kyle. That's what I did.
oh no.
We need more girls in Panzer. Basically, the entirety of World War II with kawaii anime girls, and nobody ever dies. It's just a colorful sport.
Nobody
I'd
ever
also like to point out
dies.
that even if they're using supposedly safe shells and anti-squall proofing the tanks, etc., Mio spends most of the time outside of the fucking turret.
Yeah, don't
Like a
ma-
shell hits that, it's
It's still safe. Trust them or something.
It takes the little girl's head right off. Like, oh my.
Head?
No, they can't do that
What's
because
the
the label
plus?
is safe. They wrote safe on it. That makes it safe.
It's not risky. It's not dangerous at all. It's a very safe sport.
I tried watching that anime once.
Poor
Tried.
Bubs.
Once.
You're not the only one. Fairman and Bubs don't like that anime.
That's fucking horrible. Like, Kills and Panzer is fucking art. It's a national treasure.
I don't think
Our
Revenge
style is
likes
ugly
it.
and it was boring.
We're just like, no.
It's fine, Kyle. Not everyone can have taste.
Or just like, I hate you. He's like, it's like the scene in Revenge of the Sith. fucking Girls in Panzer was this 3 arms or 2 arms and 1 leg.
3 are.
No wait, 2 legs and 1 arm. That's right.
3 arms and 5 legs.
Yeah. And Bubbles sawed him off with his bub saber.
How many limbs does a human have, Kyle?
Several.
Probably 50 at least.
Yeah. Like a centipede. A humipede.
Why are you dead though?
I don't know, because I'm doing all the work, unlike you, Bubs.
Correct.
I've knocked out several spawners and shield dudes.
Same, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Except slowly hobble your fat ass.
I mean, I could just not res you.
And then you'll die without me, Bubs. You'll die without the Kib.
No, I think the stream will just go on for a very long time.
I already achieved that. I did it first. Now,
We
the
believe
cat
in you,
can wait
Botch.
no longer. It is warm. It is happy.
Look
And
at
it is-
he's now
Have you
betraying.
tried eating it?
He's dead.
Didn't last the whole stream.
He didn't. He almost made it. I was gonna actually call it after this mission.
Can you not shoot me, Kyle?
I'm trying to shoot stuff. That's about it. That's
I noticed you trying to shoot stuff. That included me. Look, the most important thing, flamethrower turrets, stun spiders. I appreciate that.
Hold on, cover me. I'm going straight for the fucking spawner. I'm gonna finish the fight once and for all.
What do you mean cover you?
Shield bearers destroyed. Shields are down.
You say cover you, but what do you want me to do about that?
Pandora was sunk. It was hit by multiple cannon shots fired from Mothership number 8.
Damn it! Have we lost our race?
Gotta looty wooty looty looty
We
looty.
did it, Bubs. We beat the baddies.
You know, I'm just happy that I can put flamethrowers on my tanks now.
But why? Why would you do that, boobs?
Because it's great and funny.
You know, somebody said something Arch just really thought was kind of funny and sad. They were mad because, like, Arch spends more time in other places than here.
Yeah?
I was like, and? I thought that was mildly amusing.
Why wouldn't he?
Like, just because it's a community server doesn't mean he's going to hang out 24/7 there. Like, I don't do that.
You want a secret? Most YouTubers, celebrities, and any kind of entertainer of any form, really, they mostly hate their audience.
And they don't necessarily hate their audience.
They do.
They get, what's the word? What's the politically correct word? They get annoyed. Think about it. Imagine
Nice.
being asked the same question by the same person dozens
Kyle,
of times over
I
again.
can put the flamethrower turrets on the shield bearers.
That's quite great. Trying to finish this fight, Bubs. Oh yeah.
We did it, Kyle. Beat the beaties. And get anything new? No. Ooh, minigun upgrade.
Shut up,
I like
Iron Man.
that.
I'll beat you. We have a different relationship with our audience, though, than most YouTubers. We also have a smaller audience, too.
It does help to have a smaller audience.
Mm-hmm.
It also helps to not foster a fanboy type of community.
Which is we have actively bullied those types. Into being more non-fanboy-ish.
Fanboys are disgusting.
Yes. The yes-men is the worst enemy of any fandom. Which we've actively
I agree, Kyle.
discouraged. Bubbles, no! Bubbles, I have become the yes bubs. one more mission. We can do it, Bob.
Got it.
Did Arch just
Got any
leave?
fun
He
vehicle
left a
to
few
do?
minutes ago. We'll stream a little bit
Sure,
more,
let's try that.
just so I can tell Arch that we streamed for that much longer and that he was not there for that time.
Enemy flying unit now swarms into Europe and causes massive damage. Okay, so lots of flyers. Okay,
Oh my God.
have a
Bye, Solomon.
retarded idea.
What's that?
Retarded.
Such as?
Let's see.
Monday,
Here.
Bobs. Monday!
Yeah, I know.
What did I see pop up in the upper right hand corner there?
What are you on about?
That was a weird animation. Hey,
Okay,
you too,
then.
Kibs, and Bubs, and our terrible people, Baka. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. No, chat, did you see that in the upper right hand corner? What was that?
Probably boomerism.
That was not the standard donation animation at all. There was some chick, and she was saying no?
Not a single person on the streets.
We might be too late. Eliminate these drones and recover this region.
Yes, yeah.
The
Yes,
garrison
Poppy.
of this region was wiped out. You can count them out.
Are the citizens safe?
Unfortunately, only a few survivors went southward to take refuge.
City has been overtaken by drones.
These turrets are adorable, Kyle.
The local air force was eliminated. We can only fight with our own fighters and transport aircrafts.
It's fine, Kyle.
Is it
Just
fine,
don't get
Bubs?
hit by it. So, my thought process in calling this down on top of us, they fly above us all the time.
That they might obscure a minuscule portion of it.
And I'm pretty sure I got a fair amount of kills out of that.
It died.
Lol. That's just bad luck, though. Fucking red drones. You know, the mecha called in did not land where I wanted it to land. Do you have the capacity to destroy that building?
No.
Okay.
Or Bub.
Must be a genius. How'd you do, Kyle?
I do, fellow Bubs.
Look, a red drone. There we go. Turrets are back up.
God damn it. Right, jump.
Strong cow. Are you struggling? This is a terrible loadout for this mission, but I wanted to go with a meme loadout. Cause I just love the adorableness of the turrets.
Monkey.
So occasionally something just wanders into the flamethrower turrets. Occasionally.
Glenn recognized you, let's say, punish Kibs for failure. Don't do that. Bad
That'd be
Kibs.
rude.
Bad.
Yay. Did it, Carl? It's red, Kyle. It's red! Peep, 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 peep. Well, that killed it.
Fucking retard bumps. No shit, I killed it. Yeah.
It was a red one.
You have good taste, aerator.
Have great taste, air raid.
That woman really liked me using the Spritefall, by the way.
Numerous flying objects spotted in the sky.
It's monsters! They must be the ones that ate up the city residents! Did the monsters, and not the drones, destroy the city?
Oh no. You got Waspus.
The monsters!
God damn it. Why are you up there? Why did you have to be up there?
We're destroying it out. Wasn't no.
Wouldn't do anything. I can't get to it anyway.
Okay, they're aware of our presence and existence, and they're coming.
Yeah. Now I have an idea. So you know the whole thing with flamethrowers?
Bait them into a small avenue.
Yes. That's a problem. Kyle, help.
Ah, I'm inside of something's mouth. I'll see you on the roof, Bubs. You're kind of fucked.
If you could just shoot it.
Burn food soon, Bubba. Purple frogs are elite frogs. Oh my god. Oh, I died.
Well, I managed to put flamethrower turrets on the frog. As it's flying around with me.
Dude.
The problem is, the turrets are also killing me.
Flings Bubs. And goes back for the kill.
Well, that was an interesting experience, if nothing else.
A Bubs that's bored is a happy Bubs.
It's still going! Watch out, Kyle!
Oh my god, it's the same one that got you!
Yes! I'll enjoy. Still going as well. Are they killing you? Oh no.
I'm not quite
oh no.
sure. He's dead though, finally.
Oh, did my turrets kill it?
No.
Okay.
It was my cannons. The big cannons are way better and effective on those things. Case and point.
That's me. I'm the one who built this satellite. I am the so-called.
Well, that was very special.
I think she wants to fuck you, Bubs.
She does.
Or glow in the dark. He's a
There's
sad
health
boy.
over there. Well, yeah, he's looking glows in the dark. You know, one thing I never understood: condoms that glow in the dark.
Just gonna be inserted inside of something. Like you can
Yeah,
see it
it's
glow
like-
through.
Who's gonna see in there?
Maybe you watch it glow as it goes in and out, and you're like, ha ha ha. I feel that's more funny than arousing.
Oh my god!
What?
My second mech is on top of a building too.
Glow in the dark donates $1 for boobies.
Okay then. Are we pissing them off?
Well, I managed to score a couple good hits off the cannons. Killed one of the reds.
Countless monsters are hovering above Europe. The situation is hopeless.
Oh no, not Europe.
Damn it.
Japan likes to think of Europe as this one giant blob. Like,
Yep.
it's basically Japan. Not made up of several
A lot of
dozen
people do.
different cultures. It's the
It's
same problem with
kind of-
America as well.
Yes.
Like, America, north and south. It's like not quite that simple. Like, sure, you have the Midwest, and then you have the the North, and you have the East Coast, the West Coast, and then the Southwest, and then the South. But then there's the fucking like middle bits. Then there's like each state's kind of its own little thing as well in terms of culture. Bubbles, you finally got your mech. You might as well get to use it
I
on
did.
one thing. On one. He's running strafing runs, Bubs.
Yes.
It's just a serious little fucking frog face as he flies past us, Bubs. Like he's super cool or something. It's like, "Meow." It's like, aw, shit. No, no, no.
What are we fighting for?
Missiles.
That's it, Bub. Time for Bub to go.
Brrrt. Brrrt.
Perfect. Now
did
it
it,
is
Cal.
that wonderful time. But before we end the stream, I have a special treat for everyone provided by our dear littles. He offered to do it pro bono, but I said, hey, what's the price of a pizza or something in Thailand that you want to snack? Salad did the background. It asked for just a simple oil painting. But it really came to... God damn it. It really came together, though, once he did it. For the near thumbnail.
It's the background of pizza.
I just said a quick little oil painting to give it feel. Doesn't need to be super detailed. And, like, it's pretty simple. But, like, good use of colors. Like, just pops really nice. Our near replicant thumbnail looks awesome. In fact, I think it's big enough
Just
to be
need
a wallpaper.
Daddy.
I do like the idea that we'll occasionally get special thumbnails from India if we want. Because he does thumbnails pretty cheap art, and then have Sal do the oil painting part. That'd be cool. DB Dirkholmes asks, is Disco really a redhead? You'll have to ask Disco.
You could try. She'll probably just start talking about her feet or something.
My toes on the other. Yeah, no Disco feet here. But notice how you do have Bubette feet. Can't see her face though, she has a hat on. Or is it a hat?
Bum bum bum.
Bubbles is like, my face is actually that. Yokotaro probably wishes his face was that.
You might.
So derpy. Emil's face was always derpy looking.
Because Emil is derpy.
Here's the big derp. But notice, see why I speculate why it's not Bub and Bubette entirely, is because you didn't turn into a skeleton. You got fleshy bits on your legs.
Do you think that's the case, Cal?
There's a good chance.
Or
Pretty
is
good
that just a limitation of cosplaying?
Perhaps. Perhaps, little bub. Oh yeah, no, this is big enough to be a wallpaper, alright. Oh, shit. Didn't realize how big this image was. It's massive. It's absolutely massive.
Just like mine pee-pee.
Nice. I'll send this back to India. I bet he'll be liking the colors. By the way, chat, thank you for popping on today's stream. Tomorrow's stream is, I believe it's 3 Kingdoms. We will be continuing our glorious conquest. I imagine tomorrow's stream in 3 Kingdoms, like, we're gonna get chonky. We're gonna get really chonky. Like, we're already kind of chonk, but I expect big chonk. And I expect the non-mon to pay for what they did.
You know, you don't have napalm.
I don't. I really need to build those flamethrower cannon thingies. Just for the meme factor of it. If I can find a general that can recruit them.
Just for the meme, he says.
Anyway. By the way, good night, chat.
Tuska, Tuska, Tuska.
Good night, Bubs.
Tuska, Tuska, Tuska.
That's not good night, Bubs.
Tuska, Tuska, Tuska.
Bubs has failed me.
Good night, me.
Good night, chat. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.